This is Pulvis et Umbra, Sumus. Take it away, Phil.
Okay, right. So we'll just get right into it, shall we? So we've got a little bit of an intro. It's a bit of a monologue, so you'll have to bear with me. It's just to cut down on some of the terms. So, radio. So it is December the 21st, 2023. 07:30 hours. New York is dark and grey. Heavy storm clouds disgorge torrents of rain which drum against the windows of the lounge of the LaGuardia Airport. This area is reserved for first-class passengers, of which there are less than a dozen other people, attended by smiling airport staff. As the weather worsens, you watch as flight after flight is cancelled. But a short while later, you were relieved to hear an announcement calling you to boarding gate 12A. 10:55, 21st of December, 2023. From LaGuardia, you catch a domestic flight to Logan International Airport in Boston, and from there, a connecting flight takes you to the Northern Maine Regional Airport in Presque Isle, Maine. The tickets are prepaid.
It's Presque Isle.
All first class.
It's Presque Isle, Maine, and I know because my granny lived there in real life. Presque Isle, Maine. It's where Stephen King's from.
Thank you.
Sorry, mate.
It is. It is. Are you done?
Yes.
Right. 1500 hours. 21st December 2023. Your plane lands at Northern Maine Regional Airport. It is bitterly cold, with sleet and snow falling thick and fast. You collect the car keys from the Alamo car rental booth just beyond the baggage claim area. You're travelling light. Your return flight is booked for 20:30 this evening. A TV monitor displaying the weather report warns it is likely to get worse before it gets better. Other information on the screen tells you that sunset is at 15:47, sunrise 07:15 hours. 15:20, 21st of December. Outside by the car rental lot, there's a small queue, but only a short delay. The member of staff just as keen to be out of the cold as you are. The car is a black BMW Series 7 electric automatic, no expense spared. Easing into the leather driving seat, you tap the details into the sat-nav. The Atwood house is on the northern shore of Eagle Lake, the town of Eagle Lake on the southwest shore. You're supposed to be at the house at 1700 hours. According to the sat-nav, you should be right on time. Snow-covered fields interspersed with occasional woodland lines Route 161. Traffic flows cautiously as the weather gets steadily worse. Once off 161, the landscape is dense woodland with glimpses of Eagle Lake through momentary gaps in the trees to your right. Traffic is all but non-existent. You've seen only a handful of other cars now. As the sat-nav announces you are approaching your destination, the sense of isolation is palpable. Coming up on the bend, you notice a car pulled over in a lay-by, almost obscured by snow. Then around the corner, you reach your destination. The journey from the airport has taken a little over an hour and 30 minutes. 16:55, 21st of December. Counting yours, there are 4 identical rental cars and their single occupants, plus a Ford Bronco equipped with tyre chains parked in front of the Atwood house. Emerging from the Ford is an attractive African-American man, maybe in his mid-30s, wearing a heavy winter coat and hat. Raising his voice to be heard above the wind. "Ah, excellent! You all made it here on time! Terrible weather! Let's get inside, shall we? Miss Atwood should be waiting." And so I turn it over to you. So I don't know if you want to take a moment to just give a brief introduction, description of yourselves. So we start with Miss Taylor, I guess.
Yeah.
As you head off, you head into the house, following the lawyer, Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
from the lawyer firm as he leads him through the front door into the lobby of the house.
Hold
So
on.
what can you tell us about Miss Taylor?
So I am a businesswoman. I'm in sales. I was originally in paper sales. I now own a printing company. We most proudly printed the flyers for Donald Trump's presidential campaign, which he won, of course. Yeah, and I am not sure why all these other people are here, and I'm not sure that I want to share why I am here.
No, you certainly weren't expecting other people. There was
Not at all.
no mention of other people attending. That's for sure. And
Not at
Mr.
all.
Jacobson.
Oh, is that me? No, that's not me. Oh yeah, no,
That is you, mate.
yeah. Okay, we're good with character. Yeah, the door opens and there's like a little clanking noise as you see a couple of bottles of whiskey and vodka, like little aeroplane bottles. And I kind of step out, coughing a bit and have a bit of a swig. Yeah, I'm Avril, I think, yeah. And yeah, I don't really wanna. I'll have to get with our DM. I don't. Do I need to reveal my profession or?
That's entirely up to you. The only thing that you shouldn't reveal is the things that might have been discussed as being secret. Now, whether they might come out later on is entirely up to you. But other than that, it's entirely up to you as much as you want to. Reveal. I mean, if you want to just start with a description, maybe the rest comes out in initial conversations with everybody. But no doubt, everybody is curious as to who the other guests are.
I'm Daryl and Daryl Jakeson, middle name the Hound. Find out about that later. Maybe like a drink, maybe drink likes me. And yeah, I'm just got a weird message trying to see what's happening with these dudes and like my beanies, like casual clothes, like leather, don't like showers. That's pretty much me. Yeah, get out.
And Mr. Slim, who's
Yo.
perhaps not as well dressed for the weather as well as everybody else is.
Nah, so I'm at, yeah. As the car door opens, a big cloud of smoke kicks out, and a guy swaggers out with jeans impossibly low and big baggy boxer shorts sticking out with a wife beater vest, chains hanging low, covered in rings and jewellery. Man's clearly a rapper. He takes a look around. Yo, what's with all these other fools, man? I thought it was just gonna be me. Yo, this is crazy. Says no more. That's it. He's not talking to
sorry.
No, he's not talking to anyone. He's talking to himself. He's still high. It's the cloud of smoke around him. It's like, yo, what's up with all these other cars, man? Yo, it's the same car, bro.
I was talking to the female when I got out, I guess, or myself.
Okay.
I
So-
was talking to none of these people.
So last up the steps and in through the front door of the house is Mr. Ellison. What have you got to say for yourself, Mr. Ellison?
Oh, I have no idea how I got here. I guess I must have lost a bet. This looks like a rough old kind of place. My name's Harry Ellison. I'm a 38-year-old. And yeah, I'm a little rough and ready. I'm a bit of a hustler, and none of you fools kind of look like you've even got any class. So I don't know why I'm getting mixed up with you kind of guys. But hey, them's the bricks. But if you're taking a swig of that drink, I could have some of that. I'll take some of that.
Oh yeah, Mike. Yeah,
That is-
definitely. Yeah, gives you a bit of, it gives you a little bit of a knock of it. Yeah.
Was that his profile picture, the first guy?
Yes. Sorry, I'm just putting people's profile
Cool,
pictures.
cool,
So
cool,
yes, this
cool.
is So this is Mr. Harry Ellison. This is Mr. Carter, the lawyer. Who else we got? We have.
Who's Carter? We don't
this
have a
is
Carter.
The Hound.
Oh, as in
This
the
is the-
lawyer. Yeah, got you.
This is the Hound. And we have, of course, Miss Taylor.
That looks like
Oh.
you got that off LinkedIn.
Does LinkedIn stock photo.
And finally, Rizzler with one Z.
I'm looking forward to this picture. Come on, I need to see it. I need to see it.
It's a real
Why is it not
person.
working? Oh, there we go.
Shout out to
It's
Yellow
not
Wolf
even-
if you're watching.
yeah.
Thanks for that permission
Yep.
you didn't give me to use your profile photo, man. I know you're watching, Yellow
Maybe
Wolf.
Probably
He's
trying hard to not look like it, showing shivering.
It was Yellow Wolf.
Nah,
or,
it's
That sounds-
it was Yellow Wolf or Mac
Who doesn't-
Miller, and I couldn't disrespect Mac like that. So sorry, Yellow Wolf.
No.
Who doesn't love a neck tattoo? I mean, it's hot.
Right?
I couldn't pull it off.
Okay. So, as you step in through the front door, Mr. Carter closes the door behind you. The lights, all the lights appear to be on in the house, as well as it's quite warm. The heating's obviously working. And as he closes the door, the light in the hallway kind of flickers a few times, and there's a ping as the light bulb just dies. You're not plunged into complete darkness. There's still some lights coming from some open doors running off the hallway. One to the left, about halfway down the hallway, is this flickering bluish white light can be seen that like I say, partially illuminates the hallway.
It's like
In front of you, there's like quite a rather grand staircase leading to the upper floor, and you can see a balcony circling the hallway above.
it's like
Miss Cass says, well, just I guess if you four just want to make yourselves comfortable, maybe make introductions to each other. I'll just see if I can find Miss Atwood. She was supposed to be meeting us here in the foyer, and he sort of heads off down the hallway, calling Miss Atwood's name.
thanks, Joe. So as the light flickered, my character Rizzler said, he pulls out a lighter from his pocket. And he's like that, and then as he's got the flame, he's looking at it, and he pulls out something else in his pocket, and he thinks for a second, he's like, wait, no, I'm in someone's house here. And then he just quickly, kind of sneaky, you see the little light up on his thing, he's like, and he hits something else. I've got props.
I can't see my token on the thing. I can see everyone else's.
You can't see your picture.
My little thing, I see everybody moving around, but
Oh,
you
no, I
don't-
don't think
you don't see
anything
your
going
own?
on yet.
No, you don't see.
Yeah,
no.
you don't see your own. I'll not see mine, for example.
okay.
Yeah, you only see other people's. So I sit and wait for the lawyer to bring this.
I'm gonna go up to the rapper and be like, hey man, did you do the I think I've heard your music. Did you do that song on was it Big Mama's House too, right? You did like one of the songs, I think.
Bangs Like Your
Yeah.
Mom. That was the big hit, man. You remember Bangs Like Your Mom? It bangs like your mom.
It's on Big Mama's House
Motherfucking
too.
hardest, yeah. Bangs like your
Yeah.
mom. That's me, bro.
Yeah,
You heard of me, man. Yo.
yeah.
So he puts a fist out for a bit of fist bump. Dap me up, bro.
I cheers you with this and hand you this to have a bit of a swig.
Yo. He hands you a little beep. Yo, hit this, bro.
Oh yeah, he definitely like sucks way too much than he should have.
Yo, this party just got lit, bro. Sorry, I can't do New York. It's just going California, and like I can't. There's only one American for me. Whole big country. I've only got one accent. Oh, sorry, America.
What are you doing, you guys? Like I say, you stood in the foyer, just beyond the foyer into the hallway, and there's a couple of doorways on your left hand side, doorway on your right, and like I say, directly in front of you, there's the stairs leading up to the second floor, and the hallway carries on beyond that.
So I look back at this hound guess. Where you from, homie?
From the deep streets of Indiana.
Indiana, okay.
Yep, from the show Erie, Indiana, which is about a kid who has mysteries near a lake. From what I remember. That's what he says. And again, if anyone is my age, you will understand that reference. If not, you can just skip and go watch the werewolf thing on the other channel. It's cool. We know what you're doing. We know you're flicking on Twitch, you little Evie bastard. Yeah, I'm going to...
So Mr. Carter comes wandering back down the hallway. So I'm sure Miss Atwood definitely said it was this time 5 o'clock, and he pulls out his phone and starts checking on his phone. And says, yeah, it's definitely 5 o'clock, definitely 5 o'clock. So Miss Atwood, and he starts heading up the stairs.
I was just kind of be looking around. I'd be like, did this Miss Atwood run a charity or something? How are you people affiliated with her?
Talking before you could talking to the house. The house is. It's not an ancient house. It's maybe like 100 years old, maybe a little bit more. But the inside of it is a weird sort of jumble of antiques and modern antique furniture, modern furniture. There's no like clear. There's no consistency in the decor or the furniture, and there's just this weird. Like I said, it's just weird mixture of like old and cutting edge.
It sounds like my house.
Like somebody's just thrown it together, like nobody really actually lives here. Somebody's just made a place full of things.
Oh no, it certainly looks lived in.
Lived
There's just a weird, yeah, like I say, it's just this weird mixture of stuff that's like that runs 100 years old or more, like through the decade, like from the 20s to 30s, the 50s, all the way up to modern day. There's just like I said, this weird mishmash, this jumble of different furniture and knickknacks from from different periods.
This place gives me an idea for a music video, yo.
You should act that out. Have you got your phone? I'll tape you acting out your skit if you want.
Yeah, no, I got a whole film crew, homie. I ain't small time. It's Bristol Slim, bro. I don't need your iPhone.
It's not. It's definitely.
I'm out the trenches, bro. I'm out the trenches. Don't you see me? I made it, bro. I'm bangs like your mom. Shit bangs like your mom.
I would just be looking over at Harry, being like, do you know these people?
I don't know any of these broke people. Fuck all to do with any of these people.
Who's broke, bitch? Who's broke, bitch?
Did this lady run
Says
a
the man
charity?
who can't afford a shirt.
Bro, it's called swag. You know, I'm trying to explain a swag. That man that looks like you. Don't talk to me, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
I want to give him
Keep on
advantage.
California dreaming, whatever you want to call it.
Who's this?
I want to give him advantage on a roll and be like, bro, Big Mama 2, soundtrack 9. This guy.
He's like your mom. Bangs like your mom. Shit, bangs like your mom. You already know.
So one of the another of the lights in the hallway further down the hall sort of like flickers, and you hear a faint pinging noise as the bulb dies. And the only thing illuminating the hallway now, apart from possibly any phones you might have out, is, like I said, this kind of flickering bluish white light coming from the doorway on your left.
I'll pull my phone out and put the
Come
light
on.
on then.
Came from, like that might have been an office.
It does look like the glow of a like glow from a TV screen or something like that.
I'll quickly flick the light on my phone on just so I can see what's going on a little bit more.
Okay. So as you do this, you notice for the first time, like picked out in the beam from the torch on your phone, the air is swarming with motes of dust.
Pulls a bandana up over his face. Scan colours.
You know he already has a bandana over his face,
It was
right?
just around his neck already. Just whips it up, ready for action at all times. You never know when you're going to see your ops.
I'll take another wee nip. For some reason, I've decided to go a little bit Scottish, so I'll have a little wee nip.
A wee dram. Love it.
Mm.
Yo, what's going on with this woman, man?
Where is the office? Where do you think the office is? I'm not staying out here. This is ridiculous.
Yo, yeah.
Look, so are you guys like related to this person?
What do you
I
mean,
like
this
openly
person?
ask everyone, like, yeah.
What's related?
I'm literally, my character would literally say that. He wouldn't even say that. He was like, "Are you guys related to this person?"
Yeah, of course I'm related. What are you doing here?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just, I don't know. What are you guys like? He's like, "What are you doing here?" It's like,
I'm
and I look
not.
at you
I'm
officially.
not. I'm not likely to tell any of you people anything personal about myself.
Yeah, what are you doing here, bro? I don't remember you from no family business, no reunions, no cookouts.
You don't sound like you're very related.
Like, none of us look like we're related. I think we just like go and find Ophelia. Let's just get this over with. I need to
Where,
top
where
this up.
where is this man's office?
Where is Aunt Ophelia?
She's dead, is she not? For fuck's sake.
Yeah, but where's her office? Where's this what's the person that's not showed up's name?
The daughter,
The daughter, what's her
Maria.
name?
Daughter is also called Ophelia.
Oh, her name's Ophelia as well.
Um,
Yeah.
Ophelia.
I was getting confused.
I'm
there. I was
gonna
like, is
can I
this?
go towards the room that's got the light coming out of it?
Yeah, you can. So the doors to this room are wide open. It's got like a double sliding doors, but they're wide open. And when you get closer, you can see inside this room. The walls. It looks like it was a lounge, or possibly at one point. But most of the furniture has been taken out, and the walls are covered with numerous flat screen TVs. Although the displays have started to glitch, screens flicker and rolling. But of the few that are still partially functioning, you can see most of them are displaying things like 24-hour news feeds from various places around the world that seem to be focusing on reports on various conflicts, pandemics and diseases ravaging various places, as well as environmental disasters in various parts of the world.
All the fun stuff.
And scattered across the floor are hundreds of newspaper and magazines clippings.
And we were like, Rizzler, is this like some fucking dance video shit that you set up for us? Is it some like gotcha shit? You
Nah.
getting us on TV or
They
something?
say, they say me, bro. They say my shit. I got my own studio. All my TVs work. They broke.
A couple of the screens just flicker a few more times and just die.
Is there lights on though? Regular
There's
lights?
no lights on here. There's a light switch just inside the doorway, but the room's quite. I mean, it's dimly lit, but there's quite.
Right.
Like I said, most of the TV screens are still working, so there's quite a bit of light in the room, although it is dim. You know, that glow that you get
Can I
from
try the light
TV
switch?
screens. You can. You flick it up and down, and it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Yo, Ophelia. I'm calling out.
So, are the TVs like on mute, or are like is the volume on?
So they all appear to be. There's no volume. There's no sound coming from them, but you can't. But they don't look like they're muted. No.
Okay.
And another couple of the screens, like, kind of just give up the ghost. Just stop. Just die.
So, can I see a power outlet?
Yeah. You can see there's cables. There's just a mess of cables running across the floor into extensions. Like plug banks with like just
Like
then run.
daisy chained.
Yeah.
Fire hazard
Okay.
style.
Can I follow the daisy chain to like the source, like the wall plug, and pull it out?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, no problem. You do that and you pull it out, and all the screens just go dead. Plunge in the room, not quite into complete darkness, because there's still a bit of light,
What are you doing?
twilight outside coming in through the windows.
Yo, what is this fool doing?
What are you doing?
Bro.
This is
You
a
can-
fire
if you're-
hazard, and it's not safe. So
if you're in that room, you can make I'll let you make a spot hidden roll.
I also would take my phone out.
Yeah. If you take your phone out, provide yourself with a bit of light, I'll give you you can have a bonus dice onto your spot hidden roll.
Well, I had my lighter out, let's say.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you've got some kind of additional light source, you can have a bonus on your spot hidden roll.
Alright, let's roll spot hidden, bros. Let's go, homies. Oh, that came up right off a 00 to 88. 888.
How do I get a bonus?
There's a slider.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, I did it without a bonus. Well done for me.
Roll a 1d10 because you might get
So-
a
I got my glasses on.
So Mr. Hound has got the lowest roll. So we'll say Mr. Hound is the one who spots this first. Out of Miss Taylor does as well, but yeah, the Hound brings it to you notice it first. Whether you bring it to everybody else's attention or not is another thing. So, like I said, there's numerous, probably hundreds of newspaper magazine clippings scattered all around the floor, just haphazardly, seemingly haphazardly, just thrown around. And much like the news broadcasts that were displayed on the TV screens, the clippings all feature various stories or articles on different conflicts, environmental disasters around the world, and lots of these pieces of paper have also 4 words scrolled across them in kind of a manic fashion, written in thick marker pen, that says Pulvis et Umbra Sumus. And this same phrase, which you probably recognise. I mean, even with somebody with a small amount of education would recognise that that's probably Latin.
I'm a
But this
wordsmith,
same Latin phrase is scrolled across almost all of these clippings.
I'm gonna give everyone a couple of minutes to see if they notice the same thing, and then make a comment about it. I ain't saying it immediately. I want to see if they. Yeah, I want to analyze everyone. Can I do a psychology roll to see if anyone
Of course you
starts?
can.
I don't
To
know.
see if anybody what? Sorry.
I want to see if anyone acts like I don't know, super interested, animated by
I've not noticed.
information on the
Okay.
on the.
Okay.
So it's you said it's scrolled it all over, like written all over all these clippings and things, but they're
Yeah.
all over the floor.
Yeah.
I would probably just be like shuffling my feet. I'd be like, oh, and then shining my torch around. I'd be like, does this mean anything to anyone? This is, I don't like it in here. It's a bit strange.
I'll look at it,
So
read it. He's like Pulvis, et, Umbra, Sumus.
you can make an education check. Does Mr. Jacobson want to spend any luck on that roll? If you click on the little
Go on.
spider, it will expand it and give you some options on what to do.
Oh, the spider. Okay. Come on, spider. Okay. So I
You
guess.
should see 3 buttons.
Oh, hold on. No. Nope. Spider just says 1/10 dice.
Yeah, or you scroll down a little bit. It'll probably just
Oh.
scrolled off the wall.
Nope. No.
Does he spend luck?
I want to spend luck because I'm only like 3 off.
Yeah, I can click on it. If you can't see it, I can click on it. So basically, you got 3. It should expand when you click on it. It should expand, and you should see 3 buttons. One that says it allows you to push the roll, spend 3 luck to pass, or spend 31 luck to make it a hard success. So I presume you just go with the spend 3 luck to pass.
Yeah, I'll spend 3 luck to pass to see if anyone looks more, animated about what's happened more than anyone else.
Okay. So has anybody got anything to reveal with regard to that?
Only when Joanne points the words out to me does he start looking at them. Pulvis, et, Umbra, Sumus. Whip me a vegan bitch because you love me that hummus. He starts rapping, just thinking of words. He's got no idea what Latin is and what these words mean.
Of course, a scholar like yourself should be able to work this out, no problem.
Playing on the PlayStation, playing Among Us. He's freestyling, he's got these words in his head now. He doesn't know anything about Latin and what it is.
So does anybody? Is there anything that? Sorry. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go
on. Let's see if I know. Where's education?
I'm gonna roll it anyway. Education is just intelligence.
Yeah. Anybody can roll it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna tell everyone I can tell everyone I've noticed. I don't know what it means. I guess unless they're all education.
Nah,
Okay, Mr.
looks
Ellison,
like French to me.
Yeah, no idea. Oh, it's Taylor, Mr. Slim.
Mr.
Oh,
Jacobson.
wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you know what it is. You've all got good rolls for that. So you all got yeah.
Apart from
So
Harry.
you know the phrase. It's quite a famous phrase, in fact. So it's probably why you know what it is. It translates into English, "We are dust and shadow."
Yeah, dust and shadow.
And it is a quote. You also know that it is a quote from Quintus Horatio Flaccus, if that's how I pronounce his name, commonly known in the English-speaking world as Horace. And he was a lyrical poet during the time of the Roman Emperor Augustus.
Was he a real person?
Horatio,
Yes,
yeah.
he was a real person.
So
at this point, Mr. Carter suddenly appears in the doorway. He says, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Atwood doesn't appear to be here. I'm afraid we're going to have to leave. We can't stay in the house. Miss Atwood is not present.
I'm afraid that you're just going to have to read it in her absence. As
I'm afraid I can't, Miss Taylor. I have to follow a legal process. I'm afraid we cannot legally stay in the house while Miss Atwood is not present. These are
I
the
think
terms and
you'll
conditions of the
find.
will.
Where is she
I
supposed to
think
be
you'll
here?
find. I think you'll find. I traveled a long ass way to get here. I need this done and dusted before we leave. So you're reading that will right now, or I'm gonna knock you out and take it off you and read it.
Well, Mr. Ellison,
Yo,
then I would have to
yo,
call the police.
homie
That is
chose
not happening. I can
violence.
I'm legally bound to follow the tenets of Miss Atwood's will. I cannot.
I'll
I'm
warn
guessing-
you one more time.
Yo,
Well, you can warn me all you want, Mr. Ellison. The
World
fact still
Star.
remains, and compounded by the fact that Miss Atwood is the one who has the will.
Well, at least I found that from you, didn't I?
Can I just step in because I'm guessing my character's happily drunk. He's going to be like, well, what about the other Miss Ophelia Atwood? And I'm also going to watch everyone's response as I say that as well, which is probably 0.
So it is Miss Atwood's daughter that we are supposed to be meeting. Miss Atwood's mother is deceased.
But called the same, right? They're both called Ophelia
They are
Atwood.
both called Ophelia Atwood, yes.
So I'll be like,
And I understand your frustration, but I'm sorry, but we cannot stay in the house while Miss Atwood is not present.
Where are we gonna go?
I suggest that we return to Eagle Lake. There's a hotel.
and how far away is that?
Oh, it's less than an hour's drive.
I have a flight tonight at 8:30.
I'm well aware of this, Miss Taylor. If you're more than well, you're not legally bound to remain. If you wish to depart on a return flight, then that is your decision, of course.
And an hour in which direction? How far from the airport am I going to be?
From the airport, maybe a couple of hours drive from the airport.
This can't take long.
The choice is yours, Miss Taylor, of course. If you wish to return to the airport now to ensure you get your return flight, then that is your decision. As I said, you are not legally bound to be here.
I mean, I gotta be in the studio tomorrow morning with the RZA, but it's no big thing. You know, I can rearrange it. He's a homie. I'll get a hotel for the night. It's on Ophelia, you know.
You're sleeping on the street, you friggin' bum.
You know nothing about the street. You'll last 2 seconds on the street, mate. Sorry, the Scottish came out there.
No way. I was like, all right, a bit aggressive.
my character will go into a long rant about sleeping on the street for 5 minutes because he probably.
So as you're talking, Mr. Carter starts slowly, gently ushers you all back out of the house. Says, if you wish to wait, I can recommend the Lakeside Hotel in Eagle Lake. It's quite a reasonable establishment, and of course, Miss Atwood's estate will cover any expenses. It is, of course, Miss Atwood that is at fault. And I need to get back to my office to
Is that including any delay flights and expenses for connections or having?
don't see any reason why that would not be the case, Miss Taylor.
And loss of revenue.
And loss of whatever
Give
I
us-
do as a.
Well, hopefully,
Revenue, you bloody bum.
hopefully this whole thing will prove beneficial.
Just give me the
Well, if you care to follow,
Directions for
if
the
you care to follow
sat-nav,
my
please.
car, I'll show. I'll be heading back into Eagle Lake because my offices are located there, just a little bit, just a short way up the road from the hotel, in fact. So if you care to follow me in, I'll show you the way.
Yeah, I'm down. So steps into the
Can
car.
I get
Joanne.
in his car? Can I get in his car instead?
Get it, homie. Come on. It's about to get lit up in here. Bring that bottle. Yo, gets in.
So yeah, the snow is getting worse outside.
There's a rental car getting left, and you two are drunk drivers. You are going in front.
No,
Oh,
we've
yeah,
got
I
a driver. We're not
Well, I-
driving. We have a driver.
Yeah, there's
each.
no way. Yeah, there's no way.
No, you
there's
drove
no-
here yourselves.
Oh, did I? Right.
Yeah, there's no way that my character can. Well, he can drive. He can drive.
Yeah,
He thinks he
you can certainly get in the Bronco with the lawyer.
Get in, homie. I can drive.
Oh,
You
I'm-
can get the stereo. Come on.
I'm gonna get in the rapper's car because there's no way that I can drive.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you can all get in one car if that's what you wish, or you can drive back in the car that you came. It's entirely up to
Absolutely
you.
not. Absolutely not.
I'm getting in the rapper's car and I'm gonna talk to him excessively about
I will
Big
drive
Mama
myself,
J
thank you.
and all the tracks that I loved about that he did.
Yes, I've made a friend. This is sick. I've got a new. I've actually got a fan. This guy knows real rap, real recognizing, realize. That's what that is.
So, how about Miss Taylor and Mr. Ellison?
Well, if Mr. Ellis is going, I'm happy to follow him and yourself to this hotel.
Okay.
I'll go to the hotel.
Okay, so you're driving your own. Yeah, are you driving your own car, the car that you came in, or are you taking?
I'm driving the car. Yeah.
Okay. And Miss Taylor, are you taking the car that you came in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's just Mr. Jacobson who leaves his rental car here.
Got
Okay.
Snoop Dogg on that West Coast vibe, rolling down the street, smoking Nando, sipping on gin and juice.
Okay. As you pull away from the Atwood house and head back along Eagle Lake Road back towards the State Route 161, you receive messages. Your phones beep and alert with text messages from the airline stating that the flights back to Boston have all been cancelled due to extreme weather. In fact, there are no flights at all. All flights are being grounded from the main airport.
Did you say
Glad I
it was
didn't
snow?
go
It was
back
bad
to the
snow, the
airport.
weather, eh?
Yeah.
No way.
You're even as a consolation, you were offered a discount on future flights and a reimbursement of over $150.
So, what's the local airport like? Not the one in Boston, but what's this airport called?
This so that's the one it's talked about. It's the where are we? It is the Northern Maine Regional Airport.
Is that where we flew into?
Yes. That's the airport you flew into. So you flew from Boston to the Northern Regional Maine Airport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go back.
Yeah, you'd be stuck in an airport instead of a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you set off driving back along the lakeside road towards Route 161. You can make a spot hidden roll while you are on the return journey, if you wish.
Oh, one off. I'm spending the luck on that.
Okay.
It's not passive. I can't spend the luck. Yeah.
Well, it is kind of passive, so yeah. So no luck spending on that.
Yeah. Damn me and being a rules lawyer.
Oh no, you can spend luck on. You can spend luck on a passive. You just can't
Can I?
push a passive.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet and passing then.
Okay, wow, everybody's getting stupidly good rolls. So you notice as you round the first corner away, heading away from the house, you notice the car that you passed earlier that was sat in the lay-by is gone.
Okay.
Well, good, because you don't want to be sat out here in a lay-by in the snow. You'll end up stuck.
So it's a little slow going, the return journey up the road because of the like I say, the weather's getting worse. The conditions on the road are deteriorating rapidly.
It's colder than a
But
witch's
it's a little
tit,
bit
yo.
it's a little bit better when you get onto the state highway, and it maybe takes you half an hour to drive back into Eagle Lake, following Mr. Carter, and you pull up outside a rather grand-looking lakeside hotel, which is in actual fact the only hotel in Eagle Lake.
That's the sound of me pulling up.
So Mr. Carter accompanies you all inside and ensures that that you each get a room, and he tells the concierge on the desk to send the bill to Carter and Carter. Once a room has been secured for you all, he turns to you and says, "Again, I'm sorry, folks, for the complications here this evening.
Is there going to be dinner?
I presume there'll be the hotel serves a meal. Yeah, it's I wouldn't know. You'll have to ask the staff. But I'm going to head back to my office and see if I can find out what's happened. If you don't hear from me before, I'll speak to you tomorrow."
Ugh,
Peace.
wasting my
And with
time.
with that, he leaves the hotel, leaving you to it in the lobby.
We'll turn to
So you
Jacob.
stood in the lobby. The lady on the desk, on the reception desk, she hands you each a pass card, electronic key card for your rooms. As she does, she's like, "Oh, excuse me," and she looks visibly ill. She's like white as a sheet. Her face looks drawn. You can see dark circles around her eyes.
Pull my bandana back up over my face. Yo, this bitch has got the COVID. Don't be spraying that COVID shit on me, bitch. Yo.
So I'm sorry, sir. And she excuse me. And she disappears in through the back door, leaving the reception unattended. You can see, so you're in kind of a lobby. There's at one end of the lobby. There's a pair of elevators, giving access to the upper floors as well as a staircase. To the right of the elevators, there's an entrance to the dining hall and bar.
Oh, bar. I know. Yeah. Hello.
No, Jacob said
Yeah,
it's about to get lit in this bitch.
getting a bit low, so I know what my character needs to just refill for a little bit. And I'm sure my new friend, Big Mama House rapper, Rizzler.
Yep.
Did I get that right? Yeah, Rizzler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd be like, Rizzler, just need to top up. Can you keep a lookout, or we'll pay because we're gonna get a load of money, right? I'd be like, we're gonna be getting some money soon, so we're not stealing. We're just
It's on the bill. It's on the lawyer's
leveraging.
bill. It's all good.
Yeah, we're just leveraging what we were gonna do. So if you could
camera's freaking
maybe
out.
help me.
I drink with you guys, but I only drink if we play games. So, any of you guys fancy maybe a game of craps?
Yes, I'll shoot some dice with you, bro. But can we take a pause out of character because my camera's freaking out? Can you see that? I'll have to fix
Yeah, a
that.
little
See
bit
it
at the
glitching
bottom.
a bit.
Just at the bottom. It's random. Very random,
Yeah,
dude.
let me just fix that. It's just my camera USB
Oh,
connection's loose. I just need to pull it out and push it back in.
Okay, so we're playing craps now.
I'll shoot some bones for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna join you guys. I'm like, I've got this cool game that it's called Magic the Gathering, and I get my little cards out and like.
I'm sorry, you can't play unless you've
spread
got
them out.
some money.
I'm like, it's better than money. It's better than money. It's the dragons. These little tokens that you move around.
Rizzler turns to Harry, goes, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of homies and watch me break 'em. I'm just putting in as many quotes as I can here. That was Ice Cube.
I am going to find a table somewhere and order
Okay, so
food
you're
and a drink.
sitting apart from the other three.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you take. Do you want? Well, do you want what kind of table do you want? Do you want like one in the centre of the room, in like a corner, like away from everybody else? I mean, it's not particularly busy.
I still want to be able to see them. Like how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take one of the side tables, but yeah, it's still pretty much wherever you can see. It's quite open, so pretty much wherever you sit, you'll be able to still keep an eye on everybody.
Close enough to the bar as well.
Okay. Okay. So as you all get settled, there's a elderly couple are just finishing up a meal, and as they're getting up, the man's wife she staggers slightly, and her husband sort of grabs her by the elbow and says, "Are you all right, Mary? Are you all right?" And she just suddenly erupts into this mass coughing fit, and she's almost collapses onto the table, and she's coughing. There's like, you can see like this like sputum spraying out of her mouth, and it's one of the hotel staff comes running over. Says, are you all right? Can I help you? Can I give some assistance to you? And he quietly helps them away, and you can see them head off helps them into the lift, and they presumably ascend to their rooms on one of the upper floors. A bartender comes over to your table. Can I get you gentlemen a drink?
Hennessy.
And then walks off. Anything.
And you two gentlemen, can I get you a drink or anything else from the bar?
I'm
Hennessy
waiting
and
for
enemies is one hell of a mixture. That's Drake.
I'm going to ask for some of that Krog that the rappers drink. Looking at him. Bit of Krog.
And you, sir? He says, looking at Mr. Ellison.
I don't need a damn drink.
As you wish. If there's anything else you need, just give me a shout. And he heads over to the bar. As he's heading back to the bar, he wanders over to Miss Taylor's table and to take her order. Can I get you anything, miss?
I don't imagine you have champagne, but I'll take some prosecco.
As you wish. Will it be a glass or a bottle?
I know a bottle, please, thank you. And I don't know, a menu, just something small, maybe your sides or appetizers, please.
No, maybe
Of
this
course,
bitch
no
with the
problem.
tight drawers does like the party after all, huh?
So it is.
Sorry, I mean
almost,
this chick. I'm sorry.
It's about 6:15 in the evening by this time as well. So yeah, the bartender brings you back a menu with a with the evening meal menu,
Mm.
and he brings over your drinks. And then he brings Miss Taylor. He brings your bottle of prosecco and uncorks the bottle and starts to pour your glass. And he suddenly he's like puts the bottle down. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So,
Oh. Not
and he sort of leans. He sort of
again.
himself on your table. Puts his hand down. Oh my god! Oh my god! And then his hand just dissolves, just turns to dust in front of you, and he loses his balance and collapses onto the floor. As he hits the floor, his whole side of his body that hits the floor just disintegrates.
Does any of it splash on me?
No. It just
Oh,
it's just
thank
this
God.
dust, this grey
Thank
dust
God.
just spills out across the floor.
Mm.
And you will all have to make a sanity roll.
No doubt.
I'd be shouting, boys, boys.
Can I also say that they probably shouldn't buy that dodgy prosecco from Aldi as this is happening?
Yo.
Echo. Just 1 sec, sorry, I'm making a machine.
My sanity started quite low. I've been in the trenches for a while, you know.
And use a bit of
Big
a little
fail.
sheet thing.
Nice
Okay.
Chris.
Oh dear.
One off.
Me?
Just need one from Mr. Jacobson as well.
Yeah,
So
I
if you
with-
pass, you lose a 1d3 points of sanity. If you fail, you lose 1d10.
Oh ho ho!
Oh, I found it.
He did promise us a quick one shot, right enough, Phil.
So I have to roll a d3.
No, I said for me first. but
Yeah.
Okay, so
So you can
that's
either
six.
roll a d6 and 1 to 2 is 1, 3, or you can actually put like / 1d3 in the chat.
So I got 1.
I got one.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
one, yeah.
oh my God, are you guys okay?
I'm fucking not. Have you seen
Yo,
this?
look at this!
Oh.
What? Oh, yo!
I'm okay.
So,
I'm like
So
I've
you
got-
all
I've got-
suffer an involuntary reaction, you know. So I'll leave it up to you to decide what that is. But Miss Taylor, you've lost 8 points of sanity, so you will have to make an idea roll as well, an intelligence roll, to see whether you fully comprehend what you've seen, or if your mind tries to dismiss and rationalize what has happened.
Now's where I pass. What's
This
this?
is your specialty passing this one, eh?
I've got 70 intelligence.
Watch her
Oh,
pass.
dear.
Watch her pass.
It's my speciality.
Oh, it failed. So yes, you managed to. Yeah, you managed to steady yourself, rationalize somehow. I don't know. How do you like? How are you still manage to remain stable? How are you not? How have you managed to rationalize this occurrence that's happened right in front of you?
I've seen darker things in the last few days than this.
Okay, like that.
Like Gareth Gates losing Pop Idol.
What in 2023?
Is your character still
Yeah.
upset about that in 2023? That is,
Yeah.
he must.
It's-
So there's a few
You
other
No
guests.
idea. Will Young is a fucking blagging bastard.
There's a few other guests in the bar dining area, and they just like up and run screaming from the room.
I'm backing away from that shit. I don't know what I just seen. I don't know what. Oh man.
Outside, you hear a cry, like a crash, like a loud bang. Sounds like something crashing against the side of the building.
I guess literally, as in real time, as in roleplay, I guess I'd run out with the rapper. I was like, dude, we need to fuck off. No, we need to get out of here. People are turning to fucking doors.
Yeah, I'm thinking about all
grab
the
the
illegal
bottle,
things
grab
in my
the- grab
pockets, and I'm
Yeah, I might grab the bottle. Grab the bottle. Grab
grabbing
the
the bottle of
Hennessy.
Hennessy.
My bottle. You can fuck
You
off
can
grabbing my
try it.
bottle. I've got it
I've
already.
got my Henny and
Oh no,
we're
we're not on
leaving.
your.
I'm
Nah,
leaving.
we won't go. We won't. We didn't go
Jacobson,
near
we're
your
out of
house.
here, man. What the fuck is going on with this guy, bro?
Can I
Yo.
drive if I've had a break of madness?
Can you drive?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because you haven't actually had a bout of madness, but yeah, it wouldn't necessarily. Depends what it. If you had triggered one, it would depend what it was. But you've not actually suffered a bout of madness
I'm getting
Um,
the
on this
I'm,
occasion.
I'm gonna try and leave and get in the car.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? What are y'all doing?
Drunk driving is what I like to do. I go drunk
like-
driving with
My-
you.
My plan.
Yeah. No,
My
I'd
plan
grab-
is to.
What?
My plan is to get in the car, go on sat nav, find the nearest other hotel, and get the fuck there because this place is crawling with COVID.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm in that car. I'm getting out of
Really?
here. Jacobson, let's
As
go, man.
as the others scatter out of the room as quickly as they can, I lift any cash that was left behind from the game and
Okay.
pocket it.
Okay.
Oh, I
And,
didn't run away as well. I was loitering as well, so I'm watching him do this. By the way,
I'm out.
I'm not
Okay.
judging him. I'm just watching him.
You said you ran off and grabbed the bottles, so fucking stop
Oh,
your
fair,
metagame
fair.
shit.
Ah.
All right, you thought because you took your top off, I was distracted. Got a brain. Got a brain. Slag, you dirty ginger leprechaun slag.
Oh, wow.
Did you see him on Tuesday? Had a pink one on Martin. It was like he was naked.
Can you send me the pictures?
Anyway,
Thanks, babe. Love you, babe.
Anyway, yes.
Love you, babe.
Focus. Focus.
Love you,
Focus.
babes.
Focus.
Babes. Babes.
Focus. Right. So after I take all the money, put it in my pocket, I'm gonna make my way out to my car and light a cigarette and think about what I'm gonna do next.
Okay. So essentially all of you heading outside. So Miss Taylor, Mr. Jacobson, and Mr. Slim, you probably get outside first. And heading out, running out through the doors of the hotel into the blizzard that is consuming the town. You can see there's a car as like just rammed into the side of the hotel. You can make a group look roll between. So whoever's got the lowest look between Miss Taylor, Mr. Jacobson, and Mr. Slim.
39.
My luck is 32. Anyone worse than that?
Look up. What you got?
Luna, yours worse
One
than
I
32?
know. I'm trying to see it. I've not got my glasses on. 40.
So I believe that's
so
Mr.
you're-
Jacobson. Then.
That's you, Jacobson.
Okay, so 9.
I'd be asking Miss Taylor if she wants to get in our car because this woman likes to party.
Okay, so the
Not good, not good.
so the car that is smashed into the side of the hotel has driven straight through where your two cars were parked, just smashing them completely.
Sorry, say that again.
So the car that's crashed inside the hotel has smashed straight through your car and both of your cars, just completely totaling it. The car that's in, so like as you can see, the car's just, like I say, it's crashed inside the hotel, and it appears abandoned. There's nobody in it.
The car that hit the building.
Yeah.
What kind of car is it? Nice car, shitty car?
It's
Average car.
like a pretty average station wagon, but the front of it is just like crumpled. You can't imagine how somebody could walk away from that.
Right, okay.
Or maybe it's been a parked car came down the hill in
Anyway.
the snow.
My rental's
Um,
fucked. Your rental's fucked. I ain't got a license. I'm gonna
Yep.
get the blame for this because I'm a rapper. I always get the blame for this shit. We need to get out of here.
So,
Yeah,
Mr.
yep.
Ellison, Mr. Ellison exits the hotel around about this time. You see the others stood on the sidewalk looking at the totaled cars. And as you do, you see a car coming down the street, and it's just suddenly starts to careen down the road, and just starts ricocheting off the other parked cars.
Move, bitch! Get out the way!
Get out the way. Get out the way.
Yes, you got that one.
I loved how Luna did it straight away. I love it.
Trying to get as many as I can.
It just veers off to one side and straight off the jetty that the hotel overlooks,
Shit.
and just plummets into the lake.
Could we see anybody in the car? Because there'd be an interior light on if there's somebody driving, I guess.
You could see somebody in the car. Yeah, they seem to be in a state of panic.
Was there just one person in the car?
what the fuck?
And
What
they've
the
just
fuck is going on
driven
here?
into the
They
lake.
just drove into
Yeah.
the lake. Right.
They looked like being in a family, like a family in the car.
Right.
Is it still bad snow
A
though?
family.
Someone call 911 for
A
fuck's
family.
sake.
Are any of you guys heroes? Because I'm no. A family.
I'm on my phone.
On social media.
No, I'm
Yeah,
on
tweeting.
911. You.
I'm on Instagram Live. Yo, check this out, fools! Check this out, fools! No, there's a family in that car. Yo, somebody's gotta help them, man. And if nobody's running towards the lake to help them, I'm going to.
Okay.
Uh,
So you're
I'm
heading
ru-
to.
I'm
Sorry,
running to Mr. Ellison and be like, we need to fuck off in his car because I've seen shit. He's the only one who has a car left out of us guys because my car's in the drunk bit.
Was just checking.
Yeah,
The character
so
has no swim.
Whose car's not crashed?
There's just Mr. Ellison's car, I believe, is still
Could we use
still
that to pull
roadworthy.
the other car out?
So as
So
I'm
it's,
acting in real life, I'm going to be like, you have a nice vest on. Maybe we should get in your car. That's how I'd act in normal life and as my character would do.
Yo, but we gotta help those
all-
people, man.
All my windows are rolled up. My doors are shut. I've pressed the internal lock, and I'm smoking inside on my own.
Okay.
I'm not paying any attention.
Holy shit,
Okay.
man! Do I gotta be the hero?
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna call your mom. I'm gonna call his mom. I'll be like, I'll call your mom. I will call your mom.
I'm gonna phone 911.
So, Miss Taylor, you call 911, and the line is, although your phone's working, the line is just dead.
What the fuck is going on?
The lights up and down the street suddenly start to flicker, and one by one they just go out,
Shit, knees weak.
and the whole town is plunged into darkness.
Shit. Right. My knees are weak. My arms
No,
are
I've
sweaty.
definitely got my phone. I got my torch on.
Okay, with the lights going out, I start to take notice,
The whole town, the lights went out.
and I try to start the car.
Ooh.
Okay, you can give me a a drive auto roll, if you would. Okay, it will not start. It turns over, it doesn't. But yeah, it just won't start. And as you keep turning the ignition, it eventually just dies completely.
I can't spend luck to pass it, can I?
Well, no, okay. Yeah, of course you can. Yes, of course you can.
5.
Okay, so with one final effort, the end, it sputters, sounds like it's going to die, but eventually, the engine comes to life. In the distance, you can hear the sounds of police sirens.
The cops are on their way.
Right.
Right.
I'm moving closer to the lake slowly. But I see a car sinking into the water.
Yeah. So you rushing over to the jetty. You can see where the car's smashed through the fencing, and it is slowly. There's just a boot, the trunk of the car poking up as it's sinking into the water. But you can make a spot hidden.
Sorry, I was just about to say, I would, if I'd seen the police were coming, I would probably want to run over to the side where the car had went in the water to make sure that I could see where it was going to tell the police where it was when they got there.
Okay. So, Mr. Slim, as you watch this car disappear beneath the surface of the water, there's nobody in it. You can't see anybody in it.
Dusty.
Rub my eyes, double check. There's no one in it. I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure.
Yeah.
I'm neither not
Definitely,
deceiving
there's
me.
nobody in it. There's no sign of it, and there's nobody in the water. And even if there were, I mean, the water, the most of the lake looks like it's frozen. The car, when the car's run off the road into the lake, it's smashed through the ice. But there's no sign of any. There's nobody in the car. No sign of anybody in the water. There's nobody in sight. In fact, all around, looking around, you can't see anybody other than Miss Taylor, Mr. Jacobson, and Mr. Ellison.
I'm standing, looking at the water, looking at where the car was, going, Yo! Are you down there? And I'm like, shit! And the police are here, and I've not got a driving license, and that rental's wrecked. I'm trying to get back to the rest of the guys. Where's Jacobson? I'm running back away for the lake.
Okay, so you can see the headlights of Mr. Ellison's car are on. Is the engine? You can hear the sound of his engine, and you can also hear this strange sort of cracking and creaking noise as you head back over, and you see the building to the side of the just the top side of the hotel. It's suddenly a crack suddenly runs up one side of it, and the whole side of the building just crumbles and collapses. And it collapses to the floor. The bricks and timbers and framework of the building just crumble to dust.
Jumping in Ellison's car.
Doors are all locked.
Let me in the car, Ellison!
Yeah, we're like I'm gonna
Bang
pick
on
up
the
like
window.
a rock or a or
Yo,
whatever
Ellison, the
to,
police are coming
Okay.
here. That building just fell down.
smashing
Open
I
the door, man.
wouldn't do that. As Ellison notices you trying to attack his vehicle, he indicates to pull out in your direction and starts to rev the engine.
Ow!
I'm gonna pour all my booze on his bonnet
Don't even try this, bitch, because I will.
just in case, because I know my friend likes to smoke. Just in case you have a special little idea. Yeah.
And what are you going to do, Mr. Ellison? What's Miss Taylor doing?
Just shouting at Rizla Slim, being like, what if they're stuck in the car? You need to see where they've went. What if they're stuck in the car?
There's no one there. The car's a ghost rider, man. And someone's ghost riding a car. There's no one in it. Like the one at the building. There's no people in these cars. Someone's ghost driving buildings at it. Cars at the building at us. And they've knocked down a fucking building, man. And the police are coming and I ain't got a license. And my fucking rental's wrecked. Come on, we gotta go. Ellison, open that fucking car, man. And I'm gonna pull something out my window and I'm gonna think about breaking it out my pocket and think about breaking his window in a minute.
Well,
What's Mr. Ellison doing?
I poured booze on it, so if he likes it, you could fuck him up, but it's up to the rapper.
I'm not trying to blow his car up, though. I'm just trying to get in
No,
it to get out
but we
here.
can threaten him. We can threaten him like a bitch.
I'll bust his window and drag him out the car if I need to. I'm a G from the street, yeah.
So who's on the driver's side?
I am going.
I would imagine that Mr. Slim would be on the driver's side since he's come across from the other side across the road. Mr. Jacobson is probably stood round the front, maybe to partially down to the front left corner of the car.
Bouncing your sexy car.
Miss Taylor, I believe I think you were heading over to the other side. So Miss Taylor's probably on the other, either in the middle of the road or just on the other side of the road, towards the wharf.
Back towards the hotel.
Okay.
I'm gonna start heading back towards the hotel.
Half of it's in the lake, though.
Yeah, it's the building.
Oh, wait,
It was
no,
the
was it
hotel that got
the
hit.
building next to it?
Yeah. So the hotel's on the opposite side
Oh, it
of
wasn't
the road from
hotel.
the lake, so it overlooks the lake.
Okay.
Not the hotel itself. Half it fell down.
Yeah.
No, it's not the
Oh,
hotel. It was
okay,
like a
okay,
building,
okay.
smaller building next to it.
Right. Okay.
The bit
Kinda
that
like
we're on's fallen down, not the other bit. Right?
And has there been any kind of tremors, like earthquake tremors or anything?
No. So the street that you're on, there's a hotel is the largest building on this street that overlooks the lake, and there's a wharf and jetties running out, set out into the lake where there's sailboats and motor launchers and kayaks and various things. And then to either side of the hotel, there's a line of other buildings, cafes and retail shops and homes. But it's one of the buildings to the north side, on the north side of the hotel that collapsed. If that makes sense.
Let us in the fucking car, Ellison.
As Daryl poured the booze on, I've reversed back and I'm changing to go forward.
Okay.
I thought the car couldn't drive.
If you used just luck.
Oh, I got it
His-
started.
I think his car can drive.
By the way, I got that. Yeah, so that extreme success in the spot hidden. I didn't get anything extra with that.
No.
No. Okay. Cool.
That was on the car, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think I have to have a quick look at my character sheet, see what I've got to. I can whip out my pocket and break his car window with.
So you just is Mr. Ellison are you just driving the car around them, or are you gonna just drive? Or you're driving?
I'm gonna drive straight because I don't give a fuck about these people. I don't know who they are.
Okay.
And if they're attacking me in the middle of a fucking weird ass fucking climate event and screaming at me like all these other people that have fucking freaking out and going crazy, I'm just gonna assume they're going crazy too. So,
Okay, so
I'm just gonna fucking drive off.
with a fist covered in big massive rings, I'll punch his driver's side window.
Okay. So what's your dex rank? What's Ellison's dex rank and what's Mr. Slim's dex rank?
Or 45.
What's my car's dex rank?
I'm a slow stoner
That's what I
bastard.
was just
45.
thinking.
I'm
That's
dead.
what I was just thinking.
Yeah, but you're like not moving fast, right? The car's just like, I don't know.
So yeah, the car's just coasting off. But if you're quicker off the mark, then you'll be able to drive away before he gets to punch. Before he can punch the car.
Got 45, Chris. What have you got?
Well, you don't have to make a roll.
It's not
just
roll, just what is your dex?
Oh,
Okay. Don't have the roll. Oh, 65.
Oh, 65. So yeah, you're able to. You're far quicker off the. You're able to react far quicker. So you start driving away before Slim can even take a swing at the car window.
This
You do know that I'm on. In my head, I was like on the car pouring the booze.
Okay.
So am I like?
Yeah.
Like, up at
You're on the
car?
fucking bonnet.
Just like-
You went over the roof.
On it, yeah.
I don't mind what happened. I'm just saying that's in my head. That was what I was.
No, that's
like,
fine. Okay, so do you want to try and stay on the hood of the car?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a drunk, and plus he's moving slightly more away. So I guess yes. So what do I have to roll versus a car moving?
Break his
I would
windshield.
guess. It depends if Mr. Ellison's trying to driving in such a way to try and remove you from the car.
Well, you're in the front left, and this is in the US.
He's
so
kind of sprawled. So I think he's kind of sprawled
driver's
onto
side.
the hood
over
now.
your bonnet. I'm sprawled over your bonnet.
towards the passenger seat.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. So you're not obstructing my view, so I'm not
No,
going to
no,
try
no.
and get you off.
No, I'm just.
No, he's not obstructing your view. No.
Gonna speed
Yeah.
up where I'm still on.
Okay.
Really make
So-
it scary.
I am gonna try to encourage you to get off the car because the car's moving,
Fair
but
enough.
I'm not going to like wiggle the
Nick.
car to try and force you underneath the front of the car. Because
Right.
I ain't trying to kill either of you. I just think you're fucking both mental and trying to attack me.
I'm fucking
Okay.
mental, and
Alright.
I'm gonna attack you.
So what do I have
yeah.
to roll? What do I have to roll to
So
semi?
since he's not trying, just give us a strength roll. But since he's not trying to actively dislodge you from the car, you can do it with a bonus dice because he's not moving particularly fast at the moment as well. And Miss Taylor, you were heading back inside the hotel, were you not?
Fucking right, I am.
Right. So heading in through the door. So yeah, you managed to, Mr. Jacobson, you
Aye.
managed to cling on as Mr.
I'm
Ellison
not drunk.
slowly.
Can I
Sorry,
tell
go
him?
on.
Can I tell him that I used to be an Xboxer, so I'm fucking ripped as shit?
You can tell him whatever you wish.
Yeah, I'm ripped as shit.
As Mr.
I'm
Ellison's car slowly begins to pick up speed. I mean, it's not going incredibly fast because you know there's a lot of snow on the road. So, but yeah, it's starting to pick
no.
up speed.
Oh no! On his bonnet, I'm doing like muscle things, like yeah, bitch, look at this Instagram, 2023, big boys, tall 6'3", whatever, you know, that type of shit. Sorry, I'm drunk now.
I think you better give us a look roll then, see if you're not. So if you're doing.
Falling off the fucking car.
He's getting too into it. He's trying to ride it.
Sorry, hold on, I forgot where my character sheet is. The look roll, okay, come on. Okay, let's see how
So
it
while you're doing that,
goes.
Miss Taylor, you go back in through the main doors of the hotel, and
Yes!
it is deserted. But
Okay.
scattered
Instagram,
in
everyone,
random,
you're
seemingly in random
Okay.
positions around the lobby, are vaguely body-shaped piles of dust, maybe half a dozen.
Oh my god! Like if people have just like that guy.
Yeah, nothing left, not even any clothes, and you hear a sound, a splintering sound, and looking up, you see a crack just run, zigzag its way across the ceiling of the lobby, and a huge chunk of plaster just comes down as it's almost as it's about to hit the floor. It just turns into dust.
I can't
And you
help
can
but think
hear
about that.
the whole building is just starting to groan and creak.
I can't stop thinking about that quote that was written all over all over those clippings about the natural disasters and things like that all over the thing. That's running through my head as I'm also thinking, holy shit, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Right. Is there like a dining room or a dining hall nearby that I can run in and grab something that I can use for a weapon and then try and go back out of here?
You could certainly. There's probably a kitchen off the dining hall, so you could certainly do that if you wanted.
Please, I feel like I need a weapon.
Okay, so give us a spot. You can give us a spot hidden roll, see if you can find something. So meanwhile, Mr. Jacobson, you, with your displays of strength and prowess on the bonnet, on the hood of the car, you suddenly lose your balance and tumble from the hood and land in a heap, in a pile of snow on the road. And at this point, Mr. Ellison, as the car, like I say, as the car's beginning to pick up speed and you're starting to pull away and leave the others behind, a wild-eyed man, the only other person you've seen, you can see on the streets other than yourself and your three companions, for want of a better word, this wild-eyed man just suddenly steps out into the road and he's shouting something at you, pointing at you, and you can make You can give me a spot hidden roll.
All three of us that are back, not in the car.
No,
No,
just Mr. Ellison
just-
makes the spot hidden roll.
okay.
Chris, just Chris.
Okay, let's see.
This is gonna win the game for once. Everyone, be prepared.
Oh, that's a fail. You can spend look if you want. There's a lot of a look.
Ah, fuck it. Let's
Yay! Dude, come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Win the game.
Okay.
Win the fucking game.
So as you this, like I said, this guy just steps out into the road in front of you, and you just happen to glance up at the rear view mirror. And you see a figure crouched on the back seat. This shriveled, wrinkled figure about the size of a small child, sort of crouched, sort of curled up, almost in the fetal position on the back seat of the car.
Oh my god.
And then your car hits the man stood in the road. So while Chris is coming back, we can go back to him in a moment. So what is the rest of you doing? So you, Mr. Jacobson, you said you were picking yourself up. I'm going to check on Rizzler.
Yeah, I would at this point. I mean, I guess I've been like more. I don't know how to describe it, but you know, like when actually, Oliver definitely knows about it. You know, when you're drunk, but you immediately sober up, and you know you can 100% do everything. I'm doing that shit. I'm like running around, like I'm running to check on our gambler friend. Like I'm generally concerned, and like I seem to have got a bit more heightened, and I'm not like acting as similar to how I was before, should we say. I'm a bit more athletic.
The shit hitting the fan sobered you up.
I'm like getting what is it, like that adrenaline shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
adrenaline.
Yeah, like
got
I'm
you.
not like dicking around. I'm like getting a bit. Maybe I know shit. Maybe I know shit. Maybe I don't know shit. I'm gonna go and check on our little friend, our gambler friend in the car. Make sure he's okay.
Okay. What about Rizzler?
Wait, I'm going to see what happened to Idiot Boy in the car as well.
Okay. Okay. So meanwhile, Ms. Taylor, you do indeed manage to retrieve a carving knife from the kitchens just off the dining hall. But as you're coming back through the dining hall,
Well, can I have I was going to say,
there's
Yeah.
whole chunks of the ceiling start falling, start coming down. The whole hotel appears to be coming apart around you.
okay. I was going to say, can I roll a really quick spot hidden? There's no point. I quite obvious the whole thing's fucking collapsing. I'm gonna head back outside, I guess, to this fucking madness out here. But at least I've got a weapon.
Okay, again, you give us a luck roll. See if you can get out before anything serious starts happening. Any serious collapse takes place.
Sorry, Matt, so tiny on here. Oh. It's not tiny. I don't have my glasses on.
Aye.
Okay.
Ooh,
So as you're heading back across the lobby, a huge piece of masonry just comes loose from the ceiling and comes crashing down towards you. You can make a dodge roll.
Oh, I might win a bet.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Come on, Joanne.
Oh.
Okay, so you can push it, or you can spend luck if you wish.
Come on, do all the luck. Do all the luck. Pump all the luck into it.
40 luck. How much luck would it take?
16.
So if you press on,
Aye,
if you
16.
click on the roll, it should expand it and it'll tell you how much luck.
If she dies first,
Okay,
I win a bet.
It'll take 16 luck to turn that to a pass.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
There you go. Okay, so you managed to throw yourself almost literally hurl yourself through the open doorway and out, go tumbling down the steps out into the snow-covered street.
Did I hold on to my knife?
Yes, I'll let you say it. We'll be kind. You've still got your knife. So meanwhile, Mr. Jacobson and Rizzler, you rush over to Mr. Ellison's car.
And for clarity, it was Ellison that hit the madman in the street, wasn't it? Ellison's car hit him. And what's the state? What's the state of the man?
So the man, as you get
Where did
closer,
this
you can
blood
see
come from?
this man is picking himself up out of the snow on the street. Appears totally unharmed, whereas the front of the car is buckled as if it had run, as if it hit a wall.
This guy's all right. What's the state of Harry?
So Harry also looks okay. He's kind of like just picking himself, lifting himself up, where he's like he's hit the steering wheel. But other than that, Harry, you feel perfectly fine. And this guy in the street, he, like I say, he gets to his feet. And he's pointing, you're responsible. You did this. You're working with it. All of you there, that woman, them in the car, you're all responsible. This is all your fault. And you can make Daryl and Rizzler, you can make a either a psychology or a spot hidden.
Alright, well, let's see what's better.
Okay. Psychology. Oh, my psychology is pretty good.
Psychology's
Come on,
35.
psychology.
Spot hidden is...
Come on.
Oh,
yeah,
well done.
roll that.
I did it.
That's hard for me as well.
Okay, so although he's clearly addressing you, he's not pointing at you, he's pointing at something behind you. When he says you're in league with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
This fool's getting in the way of my car. Harry's just hit and run somebody. He's in the same kind of trouble as me. He's gonna let me in the car in a second, or this fool. Better if he knows what's good for him. But I'm about to punch this fool right upside the head.
Okay, so what is your dex?
It is 45 only.
45. So as you approach him, he like suddenly pulls a gun from inside his jacket. This is gonna stop. And he, as you run in towards him, he just opens fire on you.
Okay.
It's like bang bang. It fires off 3 shots, almost at point blank range.
Shit. I dive to the ground. I can dive to the ground for cover. So
You can make
do
it.
here,
You can
isn't
make it. You can dodge. Yeah, you can make a dodge roll to throw yourself to the ground. Of course you can.
Only thing you can do when somebody
Really
shoots at
great.
you, right?
Sorry.
It's the only thing you can do when somebody shoots at you in defense against
It
you.
is pretty much. Yeah.
Hard success.
Okay.
All right, 50 cent.
So that means it gives me a penalty dice on the roll. Okay. So first shot misses, goes completely wild. Second shot. And third shot. Right, so yeah, they just all go. They like hear the sound of bullets thudding into the snow, but they completely missed you.
And you said he was nearly point blank range with me. So even though I've dropped
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
floor, I'm
you
right
can't
next
be more
to
than
him,
you're not
right?
more than 10 feet away from him.
So on my initiative, have I got enough movement to get up and go for him and tackle him?
So you lose your next
God,
one of your next
that's
actions.
Right, yeah.
So what is Ellison? So you can see this playing out in front of you. Like I say, you slammed with quite some force into the steering wheel. You can see the front of the car is completely crumpled, as if you'd hit a wall, not this man stood in the street. I And you can make an idea roll as well, Mr. Ellison.
Idea roll?
An idea, intelligence. Okay. So
Hey.
you realize you should be injured. You should be at least some bruising or you know, maybe you hit the steering wheel with like quite some force, but you've not even broken your nose. No blood. There's not a mark on you.
And I definitely hit him with the car, but the
Oh, yeah.
car's crumbled.
Yes, definitely.
And he doesn't even look winded. Like
No.
he's able to like stand and shout and
Shoot.
Yeah.
right. Is the car still running?
No, it's completely dead. The engine is just like the front of it is just all
Crumbled,
shoved
yeah.
in. The engine's wrecked. Like I say, it's
Right.
as if you'd run. It's as if you'd driven at full pelt into a brick wall.
Shit.
Right, so well, I'm gonna get out of the car and
Okay. So as you pull the handle to open the door as well. The door just the handle comes off in your hand and crumbles, and the door just falls off.
Oh.
Okay. I don't have anything to fight a guy with a gun. So I'm just gonna try and grab him.
Okay.
And restrain this guy.
Okay.
Get his gun off
Fair
him.
enough. So what's Daryl doing? What's Daryl Jacobson doing?
Is that me? Okay.
Yes.
Because I keep thinking myself as the Hound. Can you refer to me as the
Yeah,
Hound?
the Hound.
'Cause
So we'll refer to you as the Hound, of course.
the Hound is one I can
Why
remember.
shouldn't we?
I don't know. Maybe.
So what
there
is the
you go.
Hound doing?
Yeah, I'm getting freaked out, but after I'm gonna show everyone my wedding band that I have. So Claire and I have been married. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bit upset about Joanna, and I'm gonna be running back. I don't want to see a female left alone and shit, so I'm running back after the shenanigans that have gone on here. So I'm running back to where Joanna is.
Okay. So as you turn and run back down the street towards the hotel, you see, well, you can see the whole thing the whole hotel just suddenly start to collapse in itself, and this huge cloud of dust billows out from the entrance. Just as you see Joanne just come charging out and sort of throws herself down the steps and falls in a heap in the snow.
Help me! Help!
I'm gonna just run over with this. I'll just run over and stick this in her mouth. It'd be like, have a drink, make everything better, like Dumbo. I don't know. Can I do anything? I wonder.
Sorry?
I guess can I calm her down, or like can I roll anything to like
Not injured.
Yeah, is she injured or
No, there's not a mark on her.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I'll just I guess just run over, make sure she's okay, and you're like, what the fuck? You want a little snipple? Sorry, it's not prosecco. That type of situation.
We need to get out of here. Bad things are happening. I'm being punished. We need to go.
Like, I think your jacket's still okay though, so that's okay.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Your Ellison's car's
It's
fucked as
now.
well now. Shit.
You and Chris are fine. I've been the fucking hero running back for the fucking lady, guys.
I've got a knife though.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah.
I've got
So
a guy
who's got
shooting
the
at me.
what's the dex? What's the dex ranks of Rizzler and Mr. Ellison?
45.
45.
65.
65. So can you so it's going to act together. So give us a dex check, Mr. Ellison. See if you pause dex check. See who acts first between you and this lunatic that just fired off 3 shots at Rizzler.
Let's go, Chris.
Okay, so yeah, you scramble from the car and quickly close the distance between you and this man before he's able to react. So what are you doing?
I'm grabbing him and trying to disarm him.
Okay, so give me a fighting brawl roll.
Oh, just fighting brawl. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you both, well, you can spend, you can't push it, but you can spend luck on that if you want.
I can spend 8.
Yeah, I'm Chris.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you both tumble to the floor and roll him out straight like you're struggling on the struggling with this man rolling around in the snow, and you manage to pull the gun from his hand out of his hands, and he's just still ranting. This is all your fault. You're in league with this thing. You're responsible. You must put an end to it. You must die.
I'm going to bust a cap in this fool.
Overhead, you hear the whine of the engine, of the plane's engines, and maybe glancing up briefly, you can see overhead. You see the like dark silhouette of an airliner, probably a late arrival to the airport.
All the planes are
They were all
grounded.
grounded.
Yeah,
Is the
they
snow
are all
still
grounded.
hammering down
Oh,
as well, yeah?
Like I say, maybe it's a late arrival coming into land at the airport.
It's landing
And you can see the flashing lights, and all suddenly the plane pitches sharply to the right, and you see the entire wing just disintegrate. And with a scream from the engines, as the engines buckle and fall apart, the plane just plummets to the ground, and a huge explosion rips through the northern part of the town as this fireball just appears on the horizon. And this guy, see, this is your doing. This is your fault.
I didn't do anything, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're looking money or anything like that, I ain't got nothing to give you. So I suggest you step the hell back, and I try to like.
So the buildings,
manhandle him more.
the buildings on either side of the street, they're like wooden buildings on the lakeside, and the stone brick buildings on the opposite side just suddenly start to crumble and collapse.
Can I run over to this guy that Chris is fighting with?
You can if you wish, yeah.
And I can try to stab him.
You can try and stab him, yes. I will give you a bonus dice because he's kind of prone. Is the hound doing anything? The hound? Is the hound? Hound.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use my Chris Kidd massive arms that no one's seen, take my leather jacket off, and you see these massive ex-boxer muscles, because that's what it says on my cheat, and I just start wheeling into him after, Joanna does.
Okay.
I've made a mistake because on my sheet I've got a 9mm revolver.
You have.
Yeah, can I just fuck off my knife?
What the fuck, bitch? And I'm
You can have the knife as well.
Oh my god! I've been running over the guy. stab him, and I'd be like, "Oh my god!" And then I'd be like, "What the fuck?" And then I would like throw that away and get my gun out.
Okay, you can throw, you can throw the knife if you want. Yeah,
And try and shoot him, please.
okay, I will give you a bonus dice. He's kind of prone on the floor, partially restrained, and run right up to him.
Okay, I'm just gonna Chris
So
get behind her. I'm gonna Chris get behind her and just flex a bit until she kills him with a gun.
I didn't.
Yeah, Chris get in the hose. In the hose.
I don't know if that was. It's so. I can't see. It's too small.
It's in the chat. So when you click on the gun, it puts a weapons card in the chat. So you just need to click on the roll firearms button in the chat.
Sorry, you just
Chris parody is. Chris parody is the highest form of something.
something like we'll just bully Chris while you.
You know what? It's a good thing. It means that I really like you. I think you're amazing.
Okay.
There we go. Extreme success. Ooh. So there's now a roll damage button. So you click on the roll damage button.
Aww.
Oi, oi,
12
oi.
points of damage. So yeah, you unload the last bullet, the remaining bullet from your gun, point blank into this guy. Where you aiming at him? Where you aiming to shoot him?
In his head.
In his head. So you unload the gun almost point blank and just mere feet, can't be more than a couple of feet away from him, and the bullet hits him. And as it hits him, it just turns into dust.
Oh, what the fuck? My bullet does.
Yes. It does nothing.
These fucking liberals, I swear to God.
Fucking Tory bastard.
I, for one, am very glad that didn't go wrong.
Oh, damn.
All right, calm down, porn muscles. You can do your turn in a bit. Sorry.
Damn.
If his mom was watching, I feel really bad, and I apologize, Mrs. Chris's mom. Sorry, Miss Patterson.
Not watching.
She might be. You don't know. She might really support you, but just not approve. Anyway,
Shit, what are we
back
gonna
to
do
the
about this
game.
guy? What are we gonna do about this guy? A bullet
He
just
was that.
disintegrated.
I'm not joking. I literally am Chris Kidd in this game. I've secretly hidden my massive muscles,
But you're gonna
so I
leather
can
him.
actually. No, I could leather the guy that Joanna's with, but if he's gonna be dusty, I might be fucked. So no, I guess I can. Do you want me to try and hit him?
Yes.
I still
Why
have
is he
him
not-
restrained.
Why is he
so-
not getting
You do. I think everybody that witnessed that as well. I think everybody you can all make a sanity roll for witnessing
Yeah.
emptying, firing this guy at point blank range, and it just does nothing.
Come on. No.
Could I actually see it, or did I just hear the bullet?
I guess go on. I'll let you make a luck roll and see if you saw it. If you pass your luck roll, then you didn't actually see it, and you don't have to make a sanity roll.
Fool! I have one luck left.
No way.
Oh no! So yeah, you need to you saw this probably closer than anybody else. You saw it. You just inches away from your face, saw the bullet hit him in the head and just like disintegrate on impact. So if you fail that sanity check, you lose 1d3 points of sanity. If you made it, if you passed it, you don't lose anything.
I'm cool. Me and Joanna are like, whatever.
Lose 1 point.
I've killed before and I'll kill again.
What?
So I lost.
She's like,
What did she
I'm
say?
like panicking.
I love how she's like, I kill for any sales. Joanne, what is your sales thing? We need to know what your rep is. Is it like, it's definitely pharmaceuticals, right? You sell like.
I
mental
told
health
you. I told you. I started off a paper business company with my partner, and it then turned into a printers company, and then we became one of the biggest printers in New York, and we even printed the leaflets for Donald Trump
you did,
when his presidential election was on.
Well, my
So how
throat's
you have
doing-
not heard of Taylor and Dunbar Mifflin, I don't know.
gonna check my phone and be like, oh yeah, I saw that. I remember that.
Oh.
Maga, maga, maga,
Maga.
maga.
Like, I'll be like, oh, I had the hat. I had the little hat, the beanie with the little MAGA thing on.
That's why I've got a gun.
Should have mad MAGA.
You know, Joanna. People say that you're stupid, but
My constitutional right.
you're not stupid because you have a gun and a red hat with the MAGA thing on it
She got the red hat.
and a
I'm
cigarette.
wearing the red hat.
And a
Don't be
cigarette.
silly.
It's in your handbag, the way.
I've got my Confederate pants on.
Love you guys too
Okay.
much.
Jeez.
Sorry.
So what are you doing?
We're on a mission to get banned.
I think who are we trying to kill now? Because I feel that I'm with Joanna, right?
I
And
don't know
we're
if
like,
we're going to kill this guy.
Yeah, so you're all crowded around this guy who's Harry is sort of got pinned to the floor in the street, and he's screaming and ranting and screaming, saying this is all your fault. You're in league with it.
well, I vote for Chris Kidd to give him a diplomatic conversation.
I'm looking for a
like
car to
really
steal.
just like talk to him about his feelings and how he's doing, and like a diplomatic situation. That
Like,
is mine.
When it gets round to my turn, I am looking for a car to steal.
Okay.
Give him mine.
Diplomatic.
Go Chris, Team
Have-
Chris.
Have you been reading my character sheet or something that knows something I don't know?
No, I just met you once when you had one bottle of rosé. So go for it. Go on, Chris. Go on, Chris.
Okay.
Chris, go on.
I'm gonna try to charm this dusty bastard into finding out what's going on, why are we responsible, and what harm have we caused
Okay.
by saying he's a marvelously dusty git.
Give us a roll then. And Mr. Risley, you can give us a luck roll, see if you can find it.
A luck
Well,
roll. Yes.
So you do indeed find a car. A car, and the door is partially open, and the keys are in the ignition. There is the seat is covered in this fine grey dust.
Getting in the car. And then I'm shouting, you fools have got about 15 seconds to leave here with me.
I'd be like, well,
because the keys are in the ignition, you're hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling their body.
You
Sorry.
can't sing that on stream. You can't sing that on stream. No.
Why
You're not allowed to go up to that in
I'm
private,
wrong.
man.
Oh, why not? It's fine.
Aye, you've got about 15 seconds to get in this car because I'm leaving.
So
I'd be
this this guy, as you're trying to like get him to speak, and he's says, "I told you, this has got to stop. This has got to end. You're responsible. You're in league with that thing. I saw it come out of this car, out of the sky."
Whatever, man, I'm out of here. Peace, Ghost Swayze.
I
10
would
seconds.
start running. I would start running towards the rapper, and I would be like, "Yeah," I'd be like, "Yo, I am strapped up, bro. I
Shotgun, you're
know
riding
that-
shotgun. Let's go.
Okay. So Joanne's jumping in the car. What's Daryl and Harry? What's the Hound rather? What's the Hound and Harry doing?
5 seconds, yo.
Yeah, Daryl's not getting in the car. He's trying to help. I don't know. Like he's staying. He's trying to hide, I guess. Trying to like scope out the situation, but like run away at the same time. He's he's still drinking as he does, but he's never drunk. He just drinks because he can. No, he's like scoping. No, he's not getting in the car. He's scoping out the river shit.
2 seconds, Ellison.
Okay.
You're lucky I'm giving you 2.
Okay. What about Harry?
I don't know what I'm doing, because if I let go of this guy, I feel like he's gonna fucking jump in front of the car and turn into a wall again. So, I feel like unrestraining him's a bad idea, so I'm also not a fucking martyr.
You could maybe get if you're planning to get in, wanted to get in the car, you could maybe like sort of push him away to give you a chance to get in the car. The car's further down the street than you currently are.
I'm gonna push him over the top of the broken car's bonnet and hope that his head lands into the glass.
Okay. Give us a strength check then. An opposed strength check.
Well, that would have been delightful not to have to do. Let me see. Strength. Is it one of the top ones? Is it? Oh,
yeah, this one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, you did shit.
There's no Chris Kid muscles on this
Okay,
guy.
so you struggle, you wrestle and struggle with this guy, but neither of you gain any ground. You can make another opposed strength check. Rizzler, what are you doing? So you can see in the so behind you can see Harry struggling with this wrestling with this man. Darrell the Hound is kind of just crouched at the side of the road, scoping, just checking, just scoping the whole situation out.
Pulling the car up next to them. Come on. Windows down, just cracked. Come on, let's go. We're not sticking around here to turn into dust. Get in this car. Come on, let's go.
Fucking Dusty Longstockings is fucking fighting me here on the floor.
Okay, so he actually fumbled that strength check. So despite, even though you failed it, he's complete fumble. So you managed to, at the last minute, you managed to heave him up and throw him onto the bonnet of the car, and he as he hits the windscreen, it starts to crack with the force of his body hitting the windscreen, but it just disintegrates and just crumbles to dust, and he falls inside the car.
Fuck you, Dusty Springfield, and I like launch myself in towards the Rapper's Delight car.
Okay. So the other three have jumped to the car. Darrell, what are you? The Hound, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess if my friend, the rapper, has been like, get in the fucking car, I'd be like, oh fuck it. So I'm hoping he would have opened the back door and I'd like jump in and like, looking out of the back door, like looking at the fucking destruction of what is happening. Yeah.
Yeah, I pop the
That
doors.
makes sense.
I'm popping the doors open.
He was looking, I was like,
because it's an American car, it's got one of those buttons that pops the hood.
Aye.
Yeah, I get in the hood. I'd be like,
okay.
And then
so
you're a boy in the
Pops
hood.
the trunk. Oh.
so you can write a song about me.
Okay, so you all leap. Everybody scrambles into the car with Rizzler at the wheel. Well, what are you doing, Rizzler?
Driving out of this place.
Out of town, out of where you heading?
Away from town. Doesn't matter what direction.
Okay, just away.
Away.
Just keep driving away.
Away.
Okay,
Just
so
not towards the lake.
Outie. Yeah. Outie. I am outie.
give us a drive or two roll if you would.
I said I could steal it. I never said I could drive it.
Shit, that's the one thing I'm good at. I can drive shit. Can I give him help? Can I aid him by giving him directions to the back of the car?
Oh, so we've
Rip.
crashed.
Rip.
Oh, shit.
You killed us. We survived this whole thing, and you killed us in a car wreck.
No.
Well, no, isn't that
man.
like a
So,
100?
well, you can't spend luck on a fumble.
Nope.
So yeah,
Right.
you just floor the accelerator.
I'm
and
at the
the
back
car
of the
just-
car.
skids and sets off down the street and just hits. You hit a patch of ice in the snow, and it just skids and spins out of control, and you go crashing into, careening into the what remains of parked cars. But as the cars hit the parked cars at the side of the road that are covered, they're almost completely covered in snow. It just smashes straight through them as they fall apart and disintegrate as it impacts with them, until the car hits the curb and somersaults and goes bouncing and rolling down the road till it finally comes to a halt on its roof, as you've all been hurled back and forth. In fact, you can all make a luck roll.
Fucking luck roll.
Yeah, luck rolls, especially when people's got no luck.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh, Harry.
That's one extreme. Only had 1%. You rolled 99. Right, okay.
Oof.
Failed.
Okay.
And,
So, Rizzler, you find yourself sort of still hanging onto the steering wheel, hanging, sort of crumpled in the against the roof of the car, whereas your companions have been thrown either through the windshield or out the side windows.
Okay.
When the doors are being torn off as the car's like tumbled and crumpled.
Try to.
But
pull
you're all
myself out
perfectly
the
fine.
car. Try
There's
to
not
pull
a
myself out the
scratch.
car.
There's not a scratch on any of you.
Of course, I'm hardest.
Not a bruise, not a scratch.
Obviously.
Oh, well, that's good. This is the same as earlier when I crashed and I should have been hurt.
How far away from the hotel have we got?
how many people did
maybe
you leave in dust, Chris? How many dusty ladies are on that street? Oh my god, he's killed so many. I'm sorry, Chris. It's BBC breaking news. Chris Kidd kills dusty ladies. But if you want to see his OnlyFans and flex a bit, enjoy yourself.
Right.
Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled
Right.
program.
I think it's going to have to be steal another car. Is like the only thing I can think of to get out of here. I mean, nothing else is coming to mind for me. I'm going to. I mean, I'll take a quick cursory glance around and see that they're all still okay, and I'm looking for another car.
Okay, so as you desperately look around for another car, you can literally see the silhouette, the shapes of the cars that are parked up on the road that are covered, you know, almost completely covered in snow. They're just collapsing under the weight of the snow. Just all around you, all up and down the street, all the cars just falling apart and just collapsing.
Shit.
As well as like you can see all around. You can see the buildings on the street and all the adjoining streets, and off in the distance you can see they're like clouds of dust as buildings are just collapsing under their own weight.
Is it the snow?
Maybe.
No, and looking at the snow.
We brought it with us, something from the sky. No, I mean,
even the snow seems to it's no longer white. It's this sort of fine white dust, like ash falling from the sky
volcanic
instead of
ash.
snow.
Maybe we're the drama.
That's what I mean. Like, maybe it's whatever it is, it's fallen from the sky that's making everything disintegrate. And that guy was screaming at us for having brought it with us. We came from the airport.
I think it's came in on our
I'm
flight.
more concerned about the fact that I've survived 2 car crashes with not a single bruise or cut.
Count your blessings, man.
While you contemplate that, I'm just going to let the cat out of the room. It's going mental.
No worries.
Oh, is that what that noise was? I couldn't work it if it was there or on the music.
Right, how are we going to get out of here, guys?
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing? How far away from the hotel did you say we were?
I do not think this is a get out of town situation, unless we run past the airport.
I don't think it is, but I'm trying.
Unless we keep running to the airport, and then by the time we get there, the fucking plane turns into dust,
Well, I was going to go to the airport and just Grand Theft Auto, like, steal a plane. Just go for it.
But you just tried to steal a car and it turned into
I
dust.
know, aye. That...
Unless we go back to the place that we were at the start or something.
The house. Oh my god.
Yeah, because wasn't that dust? I don't know. If we're gonna
There's
turn
a-
it on its
there's
head,
a-
like, do the
If
exact
nothing
opposite.
else, there's a rental car left there.
Yeah, my
That's right,
car's
we left
there
a
as
car-
well.
Your
My
car's there, yeah.
could-
Your rental's still
My
back at
car's
that,
still there.
back at Ophelia's house.
So we could. So do you want to try and fuck it and go back
Walk
there and
it.
get
How
my
far
car?
is it, Phil?
Yeah, we're on the map, so I'm gonna get the map again because it was the other side of the river.
It's,
The lock or
it's 1 hour.
something.
It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour because it says on my special cheat sheet that I got. It's 1 hour from the town to the place. And I'm gonna tell everyone all my shit. I'm gonna be like, so you guys didn't know, but my actual job is to decult people. So people who are in cults, I stop them being in cults, and yeah, I know shit, and that's why I knew there was 2 Ophelias. Oh, yeah, fucked up.
What do you mean two Ophelias? Ophelia's mum died and the daughter's called Ophelia. That's why there's two Ophelias. It's not some Illuminati shit, man.
Yeah, but some people might be confused with that.
Who's,
No, but though, what was the other shit?
who's in a
But
cult?
they also had the same. But they also both had the same address and information as well. My character researched that.
Yeah, I mean,
But
two
how
of-
did?
they were mother and daughter.
But did you guys? Did you guys
Where,
actually know? Did you guys actually know Ophelia?
Oh, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to keep it 100. I didn't. I'm just being an
I didn't
opportunist here. I
either.
got this letter saying I was in this bitch as well, and I came here to try and get paid, try and get a payday.
Babe,
I'm going to be honest with you. I do not know this woman.
I don't know this woman, and
Me too.
I got a letter the same, so I came to see what it was.
I thought I'd won the lottery, you know. I thought there was some clerical error gone wrong, and I've scored big time, and it's the worst mistake I've ever made in my life. What have we done? What have we been pulled into? What is this? What do you know?
Oh, I don't. Let's get back. Let's get back to this house.
Jacobson, what kind of
Yeah, I
Illuminati bullshit is this?
Yeah. Chris, is that your affinitive opinion with the
Yeah.
Let's get back to the
Oh, I
house.
miss Chris. I miss Chris so much. He makes me feel better about myself.
I need
Okay,
to
so-
see what this Ophelia's got to say for herself. What has she brought us here for? What are we into? Guys, let's go.
Oh, we can't. I can't hear you.
Why was it at her house that there was that weird writing about? What is
The
it?
fact that they're both called Ophelia, and yeah,
We
my
are
research-
we are dust and shadow.
We need to go see this woman, man. What the hell has she brought us into?
Yeah, can we start walking towards her house?
Can you guys hear Phil? Because I can't hear Phil anymore.
Oh yeah, I can't be here, Phil.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
there it
yeah,
is.
I'd muted. I'd like to.
I mean, I
Sorry.
can hear
Oh,
you.
yeah, you were letting the cat out.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's like I said, Eagle Lake Town is here. The house is here. By car, it would take about an hour, but obviously walking will take considerably longer. But you can make I will let you make an idea roll.
All right.
Oh yeah, because
Jump over the river.
Well,
This is
Wait.
why I miss. This is why I miss Chris's idea.
You're
Jump over
close,
the
Chris.
river.
Oh my god. Nah. Nah.
Okay.
Get
What
to
about
wait.
where the fuck is 212 Lincoln Avenue, Eagle Lake, Maine?
I was just about to say where it was. Eagle Lake where we just came from. No.
the Eagle Lake
Eagle-
is this town.
Oh. Right.
And-
What
and
if we were to
it's
head
all
back to
dusty.
Eagle Lake and then get someone to give us a lift to hers?
So the Hound, just across from the hotel, of course. I mean, this is a just across from the hotel, there is a wharf, a jetty, series of jetties with motorboats, canoes. It'll be
What a dog!
it'll be far quicker to
Take jet skis across.
I've got a song called Motorboat in the
to
studio.
use a boat. Use a boat, even if it was a canoe, you could row across the lake quicker than you could walk round.
Like Slim, you got any songs about
Let's do that.
water things? Water things?
I've got a song called
water
Motorboat,
dog?
yeah, but
Water
it's not,
dog?
it's not about actual boats.
Do we need to go back to the madman?
Mm-hmm.
We have to go past them anyway.
I'm gonna go pee for a second. Keep
Did I-
Chris under
here-
control.
Did I get the madman? Did I get the madman's gun?
Somebody did. Who took the gun now? I can't remember who took the gun. Somebody wrestled it out of his hand. I think that was.
I wrestled him, so. I'm
Joanne had
assuming-
Yeah,
the
you
gun.
disarmed him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or did you? It was Doris Rizzler.
No, I shot at him. I
You shot
used
at him.
a-
Yeah, you had your gun, but somebody.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, you disarmed him regardless.
So I take it that I took the gun. I wouldn't
Yes.
have just fucking just.
No,
left it.
no.
Ah,
So yeah,
that's
we'll
okay.
say you've probably got the gun.
Got
Yeah.
it, got it.
So it's got about six bullets left. I mean, 3 bullets left in it. You fired off 3 shots. It's a revolver.
Oh
I'm not-
man, we're gonna have to get across this lake to Ophelia's house, guys. I think we're gonna have to jump in it.
Okay, yeah, we're not just getting in these boats or these canoes or whatever. Let's go.
Yep. We need to get out of here anyway.
Let's get in the canoe.
I mean, the boat shed and the
Um,
boats aren't collapsing, so maybe they're a safer bet than
Because-
cars.
Because I had the best idea. Can we say that there's motorized swans? So we're gonna use those to get across the lake.
Some
'Cause I like the
motorized
idea of
pleasure,
maybe-
some motorized pleasure swans. That's not right, is it? That sounds terrible.
I know the things you mean, though. It's like a little
Depends what you're
two-person.
into.
I know the
boat.
things I mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
a
not?
big
Why
swan.
not?
Yeah,
Why
another
not?
one, like,
You mount some motorized pleasure swans.
yes, let's go.
Pleasure swans, is that what I came back to? What do you guys do? We having sex with swans again? Wow.
No. So we found boats to try and get across the lake, and because Chris rolled the best,
Okay.
he's decided they're the like the fake swan boat things that you get at like parks.
Chris always wants to do romantic stuff with when we roleplay. Okay, whatever, Chris. Okay.
So shall we
fair.
say that you managed to make it across Eagle Lake, and pull your swan boat up onto the opposite shore, just below where Ophelia Atwood's house sits, just above the shores of the lake.
I'm going up to this host's house. I want to see what she's got to say for herself.
Okay, so as you approach the house, the other rental car is still sat outside, although it's partially collapsed on one side, and the front half of the car is like corroded and just crumbling away. The house itself, part of one side of the house is just missing, just just crumbled to dust. And you can see to the point that you can see straight all the way through the walls of the house, and you can see the like staircase to the upper floor is almost completely exposed.
Any sign of anyone here?
So searching, it quickly becomes apparent there's nobody downstairs.
Yeah, I was just about to say I don't really want to fuck about down here anyway. I want to just go upstairs.
Let's go straight up and look
Okay.
for her.
So heading up, carefully
and
mounting the stairs, you head to the upper floor.
And scream her name, Ophelia.
Ophelia!
I'm going to be screaming her name, Ophelia,
me
yeah.
too, me too.
Okay. there's no sign or sound of anybody, and mostly as when you make it up onto the first floor, on the second floor, or whatever it's America, so it's second floor. The house is just collapsing around you, and as it does so, you see part of the wall in the hallway is kind of sagged and partially fallen in on itself, and behind it you can see another staircase that must lead up into the attic, that must have been, prior to this wall like rotting and falling apart, must have been hidden.
Run up it. Straight up there. That's where she
I'm
is.
also going to start. I'm going to start screaming why I'm here. I'm going to be like, fucked up in the head. I'll be like, yeah, my wife left me. I'm a drunk. I'm trying to help people out of cults and shit. Why the fuck are you guys there? I have a bit of a mental breakdown and just put all that shit out there for everyone.
Someone tricked me
tell
into
everyone
thinking
that-
got some money in someone's will, man. I need to find this person and slap something into them.
I have had all my time wasted. This entire waste of a fucking journey. This woman better be here. I don't care what kind of state our house is in. I'm going up to find her.
Look at those stairs there. And that's what I pointed out the stairs that were like missing before.
I look at Chris's character. I'm like, are you the one person who's not a dick? Because my character's nice, secretly. Come on, gambler guy. You must be a nice guy deep down.
How'd you know I'm a fucking gambler?
It's the one thing we all know about your characters that you might, you know.
I'm heading for the stairs, Phil.
I'm not bad. I'm just fucking traumatized.
Okay.
Okay, so outside, as you're climbing this rickety staircase up towards the attic, outside you can see outside, and all the trees of the surrounding forest are just crumbling to dust all around you. So you can see, instead of a forest, you can see there's just this grey expanse that stretches out away from the lake as far as you can see, and the wind is just like blowing like a dust storm. This grey ash clouds, this grey ash just blown across the landscape.
Can I do an occult check to see if anything seems occulty? I don't know. Should just anyone else do an occult check as well?
You can make an occult check as you climb, as you finally mount the top of the stairs and into what remains of this attic that is decaying and falling apart around you.
Not for me. Anyone else?
So I've only got
Got the
5.
standard 5. I'm rolling anyway, no.
Anyone else? Come on, guys.
Wait, I'm the one that's got. No, I'm not spending that much luck.
I've got a little bit. I was like, come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Do it.
Right, where is he?
Come on, do it. Cult.
Where the fuck? Cult.
You might have a cult.
O cult. It begins with O.
Cult,
Right.
yeah.
Right, that's good.
Why is mine's not coming up?
Nope.
Nope, none of us got a cult. Okay.
Bottom middle on mine.
Okay,
Mine's didn't roll. Oh wait.
there we go. It's gone now.
No, that was fast.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. Never fail.
So, mountain. So you finally reach the top of the attic steps into this empty attic. The roof is just falling apart and just dissolving into dust around you. But what remains of the attic floor, you can see at the far end, sitting below the gable window at the far end of the attic, you can see a circle drawn in chalk upon the floor, and in front of it an old church's lectern on which sits an open book. And in this chalk circle that is made of a 5-pointed star and all numerous like runes and squigs. Just you can't make any sense of it. All these sort of runes and squiggles and markings and symbols that mean nothing to you. There is almost completely blown away by the wind that's blowing through the attic is another pile, vaguely body-shaped pile of grey dust in the centre of this circle.
Yeah.
And like I said, this book, and there's this big book sitting open on this lectern at the side of this chalk circle.
I want to go look at the book.
I was just going to look at the. I'm not looking at the book. I look towards the book. And I look at Mr. Occult. I look back towards the book and see that's your thing, isn't it? This is some crazy Illuminati cult bullshit, man. What's that book?
I mean, I
I
can
don't
look
believe
at
in all that.
I can
That
try and look at the
ridiculous.
book. I can look at the book
Okay.
if you guys want. My occult's only minimum. Yeah, it's not that good. No.
What about, why does it have to be a cult? Why can it not be like reading or whatever?
Because it's obviously a
It's
fucked
like-
up occult tome.
It's scary shit.
Because this is scary shit.
It's got like, it's got like, I don't know, like. Good question, actually. What is scary shit? Because he has asked a reasonable question. Viewers, what is scary shit? Reply on a card to us and we'll send you lots of money.
So Joanne and the Hound, you went over to this. You've gone over to this lectern to look, get a close look at this book. So it's quite a heavy, hefty-looking book. It's bound in thick red leather, embossed with concentric circles and a broken spiral at the centre. It appears to have been, ancient, and it appears most of it has been made illegible by extensive water damage to many of the pages. But this book sits open with on the pages you can see a representation of the same circle and symbols that have been drawn in chalk upon the floor, and a phrase has been underlined, and on the margins of the page something has been written, scrawled in fresh, almost fresh ink, in similar, the same handwriting that was scrawled all over the fragment, all over the newspaper and magazine clippings you saw downstairs earlier. And it says in English, it says, "You brought this upon yourselves. I will save the world from the corruption of humanity."
And then it got a picture of Donald Trump. Just so we can finish it off with the character.
Joanne's got one in a purse. On the side of a
You
bed.
brought this upon yourselves. I will save the world from the corruption of humanity.
Yeah, and then there's a single phrase underlined, a phrase in Latin, or it might be Greek.
This is quite obviously the agenda of the LBGTQI+. So I have no idea what this rubbish is all about, but someone needs to get rid of this, and we need to find this woman because she's wasting my time and I have things to be getting back to.
The phrase.
I get my big rainbow cloth out and start scrubbing away.
What's the phrase?
Scrubbing it.
Bill? What's a phrase? It's this is a phrase. I should put it into chat. Oops, shit.
I would like to point out that I'm playing a very fucking stupid, conservative, Trump-loving Republican. No, whichever the other side is. Yeah.
Eklopios kakilatuas.
Which means I don't want to say out loud in case it's really like a Cthulhu thing.
Well, I don't think it's Greek, but Oliver knows that, not Rizla. Eklopios looks
I'm
Greek.
saying
The rest of it doesn't look Greek. Maybe ancient Greek though. But that's Oliver. Rizla doesn't know any of this shit.
I'm not even going to try and say it.
I don't have any languages
Okay,
or
so
anything
the
character.
the final timbers of the roof, holding what's left of the roof, just dissolve and are blown away on the wind. And the floor around you is starting to collapse and disintegrate.
No. That's my character's comment.
No.
No. I will do something for everyone else, which will be, I don't know, scream at that. I don't know. So the entire room's like collapsing where we are, right? You
Yeah,
just said,
there's barely any. So there's barely anything left of the attic. You just stood on this small section of the attic floor. The old roof has just disintegrated and literally blown away. The floor is like dissolving, just like everything is just turned to dust.
Can I say the words?
Uh,
I'll try to say
I
the
was
words.
just about to say that. I might start screaming the words.
Worth a try.
Okay, say that. Do it then.
oh, can I ask is,
Eclopius quacil atuas. Eclopius
What was that? A hound?
quacil atuas.
I was going to ask. So the phrase was the light, the shadow in the dust or something. Is there any light?
Hold on. We are dust and shadows.
So you have to have shadows in the light. Is there any light in the room?
No. There's like I said, you essentially stood on just like this on the platform that is all that remains of.
I was thinking like if it's like a light, you know, a
Yeah,
weird
no,
light.
shine a
Like
torch.
if we
Shine
get
a torch.
yeah. If we get like shine a torch,
torch.
we'll get rid of a torch to get rid of something. So
And
I
it
don't
might
know, is that
stop
right?
stuff dissolving.
Yeah. Either light a torch or not light a torch. That was my idea
Try
to
some
stop
light.
us all dying.
We can all pull out a phone with a torch on it, surely. We can all try that.
Because of the whole like dust versus.
All the while I'm
light
screaming,
something.
Eclopios quaculatuas, like it's Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
as you kind of some of you are fumbling with the torches on your phones, Arizla reads out this phrase that is underlined on the page of the book, and you can all make a luck roll as the floor, as what remains of the attic finally starts to give way beneath you.
I made mine, yes.
Explosio quasilo tatus.
I didn't make mine.
Okay.
Depends if you used all your luck yet. I did.
What do I need to roll? Am I dead?
We have no luck.
Oh, fucking luck, yeah. Go ahead. What's this? Fumble? Aye, probably. Oh, 63. That's not too bad.
That's a fumble.
Oh,
99.
so if you failed the basically the floor collapses beneath you and you fall to the ground below. Daryl the hound. So there's nothing, none of the build. You sort of as you hit the ground, you like raise your arms to guard against the falling masonry and timber, but before it hits you, it just disintegrates into dust, and the only thing that land on top of you is Joanne and Harry.
I'm gonna lift him up. I'm gonna Chris get it. I'm gonna like, you can always lift even in death.
But you're otherwise unharmed. Meanwhile, Rizla, you stood on the one remaining piece of the attic floor as it teeters and threatens to collapse and tip over. And when this beam of greyish blue light suddenly appears from somewhere above, striking the ground where you were stood, And as it does, the floor instantly turns to dust, and you fall. And you also, the rest of you see this beam of light come down from somewhere high above in the sky, strike this part of the remaining part of the attic. It disintegrates, and Rizzler falls. But as he falls, he disappears.
Oh. Oh.
Meant to have
And
when-
you lose, Rizzler, you lose 1d10 points of sanity.
Oh, I'm not dead.
Yeah, but you're in like Cthulhu land or shit.
As this-
6 points. Shit.
Cthulhu land. That's gonna be a fun rap. Technical in
So-
my dick, bitch.
I think that's going to be is that push over your limit?
I believe so. I've had 2 so far. So that goes down to 32. Yeah, that's just on my limit. 8 of 8. Not over it.
8 of 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that that is going to be your. So yeah, that's going to trigger a bout of madness then. But before we get to that, so you are enveloped in this pillar of greyish blue light that descended upon you, and as you fall through the collapsing floor, as it turns to dust, as you expect to land on the floor below with where your companions are laying looking up at you, you find yourself falling through a dark, endless limbo, an illimitable void, displaced from time and space. And you seem to fall for an eternity, till time ceases to have any meaning. And then you realize you're no longer falling at all, but just suspended in this void, this black emptiness. The only other thing that exists here is this pillar of light, which is now some distance from you. And then you see a figure descending in this beam of light. This wrinkled, shriveled, beetle-like figure with a huge distended head that sits on a neck that is far too thin to hold the weight of its bloated head.
It's Chris Cad. Sorry.
Tucked underneath it are these tiny atrophied legs and 2 tiny shriveled arms.
Yeah.
And as it descends and reaches the same depth or height or level that you are at, it slowly starts to drift towards you. It's a strange creaking, cracking noise as it reaches out these shriveled hands towards you. And now you can give us a roll as a d10 because you're having a bout of madness. On the plus side, you don't need to make a sanity roll for this thing because you're immune.
I knew it was Will Young.
Was it Will Young all the time? I knew he was behind the whole thing.
One. Okay. Right. So you stare at this thing, and you suddenly wonder where you are, how you came to be here. You have no memory of anything other than what is before you.
Shit.
And this thing, this withered, fetal figure comes drifting towards you. It's shriveled arm outstretched, and it's just mere inches away from you. What are you doing?
Can I do anything? Can I act? Can I do anything?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Punch
I'm asking
this.
you. That's what I'm asking you. What
Punch
do you want to
this
do?
weird thing. I don't know
Sorry?
what's going. I don't know what's going on, but this thing's reaching towards me. I'm gonna hit it.
You're gonna hit it?
Aye.
Okay.
You're
You can make
punching
a
all bombing.
fighting brawl roll then.
Look, you
I'm
can't
good at
fight,
this.
will you?
I'm from the streets.
You're gonna punch an old woman.
Okay.
Everything that you have tried to punch in this game, you have failed to punch. You're not good at punching.
Okay. So this thing makes no attempt to avoid you. It's like I say, it's still slowly drifting towards you. It's this shriveled arm reaching out towards you, and you just will yourself forward. As you think of this action, you drift, almost fly forward through the air towards it. And what are you doing? You're punching it, and you punch it. You land a solid punch right on its huge, shriveled, wrinkled head. And as your fist comes into contact with it, you feel nothing. As your hand, your fist, your arm, your entire body just goes to dust.
That's what I feel like when I punch Chris Cade in part of his body. But that's a different scenario.
So meanwhile, in the house is nothing. There's no house anymore. What's left of the house has been blown away on the winds that blows across this desolate landscape in which you three find yourselves lying in.
You know, a desolate bunch of people.
What is left though? Like, is there anything from the house left?
Nothing.
Are we
Nothing.
alive? Are we alive, or are we just like, you know?
You appear to be alive. All around you, stretching in all directions. All you can see is just this swirling dust, like fine grey ash. You can see it settled on the surface of the lake, almost completely obscuring it. And as conduits of this great old one that still live, you become the heralds of death and desolation that flows through you, turning all around you to dust. You are cursed to wander a dead world, driven to madness. This world is consumed by decay as the influence of the conduits grows exponentially. Eventually, only you remain, wandering a dead planet, shrouded in dust, until that too eventually crumbles and you are cast into the airless void of space where asphyxiation and death finally finds you. I don't know if you didn't know if you want to. None of your actual character secrets came out, or not much of them. So
I know.
I
Well,
don't know if you
mine
want to regale everybody with the secrets about your characters.
Yes.
Yes.
Should we quickly?
Yeah.
Or my own secrets. If you want to know my own secrets, or Chris Cade's, or anyone else's, I'll tell them.
So my character's secret wasn't a special thing. It was just that he was a one-hit wonder, and that he was totally
not a rapper.
unsuccessful. Apart from that, yeah, he's a nobody. He had one hit.
Your character was Gareth Gates.
I was secretly Gareth Gates.
That's Chris's plot twist in this story. You're Gareth Gates. My character was secretly skint because her business partner had fucked all their money. So I killed him and buried him in the woods.
Shit.
But my paranoia was getting to me. That's why I thought it was
Shit.
all my fault.
That
Martin?
amazing. Oh no, I like Chris do his because mine's more connected. Chris, go for it.
So mine, my
Did you get
lucky
pussy
streak
shut
had
up?
ran. My lucky streak had ran out, and I was so broke, and I owe like $100,000 at least. And quite recently, I've found my dog hanging by the collar, split open. So yeah.
That's grim.
God, you didn't give that one to me, Phil.
That's
Thanks.
grim. Right, Martin?
I was just like, so yeah, Chris, you can do whatever the fuck you want with that because we all love dogs. I love dogs. Yeah, mine. I got stuck with my character who I thought was a bit shit. Then I loved him because let me find the character sheet up. So he had been recently through a financial crippling divorce with his wife Sandy Lou, who I changed to Sandy Luna to make more appropriate. Sandy Luna fell apart for our son, Trent. But he was killed in retribution for something, exposing a cult, and I turned to drink. She turned to another man who ran an online YouTube channel that you know of, and that fucked that up. Then I the truth will set me free. So I grew up in extremely white ring cult with my family, and then saved my family, tried to help my son to not be in a crazy family, but also I was a champion boxing ringer person as well. So I was a big muscly guy.
You had lots going on, man, yeah.
I had a shitload on, which is like when no
No
one else
wonder
will
you
know.
were drinking.
Yeah, so I was just like when Phil was like,
I don't
"Oh,
know.
Nice one to
I
drink
want
4
to play
bottles
this.
of
I
wine
want
to,
to play this guy. He's a big, muscly bastard with a
I would-
backstory."
I would like to put tonight's method acting down to, in the nomination of the star to Martin tonight.
That's
for
4
his
bottles of wine method
his
acting, that
method
is, folks.
acting
Bravo, Martin.
was incredible.
I
Very
would like
good.
I would like to thank
So
Aldi
fun.
for helping me do this.
The reason I wouldn't let you guys into the car was because my traits is that I'm very fucking arrogant. So because I decided that I didn't like you, I was never gonna let you in that fucking car.
Fair play, fair play.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
And as well, when the fucking madman confronted me, I thought that he wanted money off me. So that was
Oh,
I see.
I thought it was somebody coming after me for my fucking partner.
So,
Okay, right, all my stuff goes down. Right, can we,
shall we-
sorry guys, can
so-
we
so
say
the-
thank you so much, Phil?
yeah.
thanks,
Uh,
Phil.
Yeah.
Well,
I think everybody's tired.
and we'll say goodnight.
Yeah.
Say goodnight to Brotherhood of the Dice Twitch, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night,
Good
Twitch.
night.
Good night,
everybody.
guys.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for the raid, IMT. Brew. We love you.
Yeah.